lord. How's it going, guys?
Going to be expected.
Putting together Warhammer minifigs.
Oh, thank God! Thank God you're finally out of debt, Zito. I'm just really happy for you. You know. Oy vey, that.
What do you mean? My loan shark is called Games Workshop.
While we're waiting, can I plug my charity stream this weekend?
Zito, Nick, you're coming in on the bad mic again.
It's my only mic.
Oh, he's coming in fine.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to lower your volume a bit. Yeah, of course, dude.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Right, Nick.
This weekend I'll be running a charity for suicide prevention for the sorry, I had the thing pulled up here. It's for the AFSP, the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. On Saturday, I'll be hosting that. We're looking to raise as much money as possible. So anybody who has the chance to tune in, please feel free to. I would absolutely love as much support. I'll be starting at about 1 o'clock on 1 o'clock Central Time on Saturday. So
I'll definitely be stopping by.
Get up. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate the and that's twitch.tv/LannyPatorwal. That will be.
And what did you say it was? Sorry.
That'll be Saturday the 19th.
And what time?
1 o'clock our time.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 p.m. Central.
Okay.
Oh my God, probate.
There goes probate. Hopefully we'll see you this weekend, dude. We're looking to raise some good. Whoa, shit! Here it goes. Holy fuck!
2,300.
3,000.
400.
It's the Jesus.
There it goes.
5,000. Jesus.
Fucking Christ, dude.
600,000.
This is why he hasn't been donating this month.
700,000.
He donated 700,000 earlier.
800,000.
What in God's name?
Holy fuck! So probate, you're coming to the charity stream, right? Holy shit!
Jesus.
Oh, boy.
Taka might actually be dead. I have not heard anything from him past the last few screams.
Might have been passed out.
Holy shit.
800,000 bits.
Taka
Yeah, that's like not even sinking into me. That's crazy.
Taka is dead.
Good thing we cleared 15 minutes for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Taka's gonna need those 15 minutes to fucking recover. Holy shit.
We need someone CPR.
Stats.
Clear.
Probate, did you get a new bit badge for that? Like, I'm curious. Like, what's the threshold now?
I
Like,
think
holy fuck, dude.
Yeah, I'm scrolling up.
Probate, say something.
Yeah, PM Ghost just says that's about $10,000 Canadian.
No, I mean, he's dead.
Not man.
Nothing else could kill Borky but that.
Yeah, his health is so fucking high now. Excuse me.
Taka, I think you can retire the bit boss thing because I think probate is just the forever bit boss.
Time to file taxes,
Time
Taka.
to file taxes.
Holy
Fucking Twitch,
shit, dude.
Twitch staff is in here
Oh,
now.
hello, Twitch staff.
It
Oh,
says,
Twitch staff.
what's up, Captain? Oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yeah, people
He just
are
says,
here.
wow.
Yeah, oh, I sense a disturbance, they say.
And there's probate.
They just hear-
Oh no, I attracted staff.
They just hear a rumbling from Twitch HQ.
Can I personally ask Twitch staff to give him his own bit badge of his creation?
Please.
Yeah, kinda.
Probate
I,
fucking deserves it at this point.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He deserves.
Behold,
Hang
like,
on.
it looks like an eye. It's
Like it's like cyborg symbol.
It's about to shoot
Jesus.
an ancient beam and awaken a darkness.
No,
I
it,
worship that.
It looks like it's gonna drive an Age of Darkness away.
it looks like it's going to summon Skynet.
So is Probate the only one on the site that has that particular badge? I feel like this is a Twitch first.
Jesus Christ.
5 million bit badge. 5
This
million.
means they
5
have to design
million.
more
5
bit
million
badges.
bits.
5 million bits. That's
Shh, don't.
Jesus
No.
Christ.
That's $500,000.
No.
Yeah.
No. It's not
Holy
that
shit.
easy. It's not that easy. It's a lot.
I just,
Probate for real though. We love you, dude.
yeah, we love you. Like, holy fuck, man.
That's
It's
50,000.
50,000.
Still.
Oh, it's 50,000.
It's still a lot though.
Less than I was thinking. Still a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Christ in heaven.
Hang on.
We
I need to go shut up my dog and then tell somebody.
We love
Yeah.
you, dude. Thank
Probate,
you.
you are an insanely generous, crazy man. Holy shit.
Sure, I'm gonna be good.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
I saw everything. It's all good.
Okay.
It's too late. She saw everything.
Now I'm seriously curious
Although,
if there is
I will say this for those of people who get upset with this sort of thing, it is how we've been kept afloat for the most part, not just from probate, but from everybody who donates. It lets me be able to do what I can while making this happen. So everybody, thank you. Probate has basically been our
Holy shit,
Kind of
this
our-
is his 1 year subiversary. That was in honor of his 1 year
Oh.
subiversary.
oh, that's cool.
nice.
I will say this. Yeah, I can afford food, which is good. I need that. But also, probate has basically got the Unexpectables off the ground. He funded it when it was just initially a concept and we were figuring everything out. He covered the books, all the books we have for this.
The initial
He's covered.
time and how you were able to take it off to actually work on this.
I was unemployed. I was.
Right.
I had no job, and this was a risk, but probate made it not a risk, more or less, when we started out. So, thank
Sorry,
you.
I'm just forgive me. Can you guys do introductions real fast? Introduce yourself.
Sure. I'm Lanny Pator. As I said, I'll be doing a charity stream this weekend for the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention over on my channel, twitch.tv/Lanny Pator, where you can find me streaming many other things. Check me out this weekend. Check me out later on this weekend. Feel free to go over there. Hit a follow button. I don't know. You'll see when I go live. You can
What do
also find me on twitter.com/Lanny Pator. Sorry, Nadine. I didn't mean to
No,
cut you
it's
off.
okay. I was gonna say, what day is your charity stream again?
That's going to be this Saturday at
Oh,
1
okay.
p.m. Central Time is when I'm going to start.
Do you have anything special planned, like any special games?
I have a few things. I haven't exactly nailed down exactly what game I want to play. It's probably going to be like a smorgasbord. It's just going to be kind of like a marathon thing while I'm trying to raise some money for this wonderful charity.
I was
And
gonna say
also announce a few things that'll involve quite a bit of the future of my life, really. So
if you can get a group of people together, Stick Fight the game is quite fun as a party game.
Oh yes.
I played it here with Gaijin Goomba and Senile Snake, and it's oodles of fun. So it's relatively
Stick Fight.
short too.
Hey, Gaijin. We
Hey,
still have a score to settle, my dude.
Yes, we do. When are you gonna fucking bring it?
Well, do you guys mind if we switch over to me for
go ahead.
heading out and shit?
Go crazy.
Alrighty, so you can find me at twitch.tv/Zito. Thursday will be some more art commissions and the such. But on Friday, I've actually found quite a smorgasbord of new indie games to show off. So get in on some grab bag stuff. It'll be pretty dope. I'm kind of super excited. I didn't realize that the games that I have that I'm not going to mention here now kind of like sunk my entire night last night in the best way possible. And I'm like, ooh, I have things to show now.
Wait, Zito, does that mean that we have the spiritual successor to Bargain Barrel?
Maybe. Maybe, just maybe.
And I don't know who got introduced. I just got
Snake's his turn.
Snake.
Hey, it's me. That's Snaky Boy. You can find me on Twitter at Senile Snake. You can find me on Twitch at Senile Snake with a 3 instead of an E at the end of it. I've been streaming Rocksmith 2014 Remastered Edition on my quest to become a somewhat decent guitar player. I'm on day 35 or 6, I think, of 60. and it's been going really well. It's very interesting, and I also play some other stuff occasionally,
Like Stardew Valley.
like Stardew Valley with where I'm an indentured servant, and she holds a 9mm to the back of my head while I pick parsnips for. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Jesus. All right. I guess I'll go unless Taka's okay. You okay, buddy?
I'm just deep breathing right now.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I feel
Okay,
good.
okay.
All right. All right. So you can find me literally anywhere. Twitter, YouTube, especially YouTube. Gaijin Goomba with an H. You can also find me here on Twitch, Gaijin Goomba without an H. I actually have a new schedule. Every Tuesday, I've brought an old favorite back. I've brought back Jack the Electric Cowboy. Going from New Vegas to Fallout 4. And it's going to start a brand new adventure with that character. It's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys come by. That's going to be every Tuesday, 7 p.m. US Central. And then I'm not sure what I'm doing Saturday. Saturday is probably going to be whatever's kind of popular sort of day. And then Sunday is going to be Shinobi Sunday, where I just find any random ninja game, whether it be like old NES or something brand spanking new, and just wallow in my appreciation of the sneaky boy.
When will we get a Ninja Breadman playthrough?
If you guys want it bad enough, I can do it.
No!
I can
No!
do it. I can do it. Zeno, you want to play with me?
No! I know what that is! You can't make me!
I know where you live, though.
Yeah, and you know what? I got the pirate sword, man.
Dude, I've got 2 brand new katanas that I've actually.
Yeah, but you gotta drive over to my place.
Are you
with
guys gonna
that stuff
fucking
in your
fight
car.
in real life?
Dude,
Is that
Zeno,
what
let's
I'm
do-
hearing?
Let's get together and do a photo shoot.
Mom, Dad, please stop fighting.
I will slap you with my $400 worth of minifigs. I swear to God, young man.
Oh.
That's fine. I've got $500 worth of blades in my home.
How many of them actually like work, and how many of them are decorative?
Boy, wouldn't you like to know?
I would.
All right,
Well,
trial
yeah.
by fire.
I remember when Curtis left me a sword and I had to deal with it.
You had to deal with how do you deal
Kurt
with
moved. Kurt moved out, and this was how he dealt with a lot of his stuff. Hey, you want this, right? Me? No, I don't want this at all. Here you go. And then he left. So I had a bunch
Nadine, if I could tell you how many of his articles of clothing have just been left in my
There's a
home.
little sweatshirt
He's
sitting on my
visited this
fucking
house
seat.
twice.
He's like the Easter Bunny, but with stuff you don't really want.
I can understand that sort of.
Hey, the Easter Bunny left
I
me a
can't tell you
sweatshirt
the
on my
amount of-
fucking chair.
I can't tell you the amount of socks I've left everywhere.
I seriously, I had this sword. I'm like, what am I gonna do with this sword? My parents are like, we're going to do a garage sale thing, and I'm like, I'll sell it for $5, and I sold a sword for $5. I made $5 off of Curtis's sword. And the other thing, he left me his old fantasy warhammer. He had a dark elf army, and he just gave it to me and then left. I took out the ones I could use for D&D miniatures, and one of my buddies wanted my GameCube. So the deal was he had to take. I would give him the GameCube for free, but he had to take the warhammer.
Wow.
Dark elf warhammer. That was the deal. There's so much of it that I had nothing to like. I didn't want it. Like, thanks, Kurt.
No worries.
Oh, I should introduce myself too. Oh, I actually have kind of an announcement too. I'll try and make this short and sweet. You can find me at MontyGlue on Twitter. You can find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue on Twitch. For those of you guys who joined me for my charity stream, I got the amount finally. We raised
Congrats.
around $3,000.
Wow.
Damn, nice.
Yeah, and on top of that, I added an extra $500 on top of that of my own money, also to make sure that it didn't exceed, like just make sure all the money donated did go in. And some people came in late and they wanted to donate even though I wasn't doing the charity stream, so I want to be kind of nice towards them. So I donated an extra $500. In total, with other surrounding area people helping out with that charity, we raised over $16,000 for an animal rescue in the local area. So for those of you guys who came and you watched and you donated even just the littlest amount, thank you. I really appreciate it. And I'm hoping to go up there and film with a friend the actual rescue itself and talk to them, because I figure people might want to see where the money's going towards. But I have a lot of things going on, but that's one of the things I want to do. So yeah, thank you everybody. I just figured I'd announce that. So.
That's awesome. Congrats.
That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Okay. Okay. Hi.
Hurry up! You have 5 minutes, and then we're starting.
Oh, for the fuck.
And then we need to sync up.
Yeah, we still gotta
Oh,
say.
we
Yeah,
gotta
we still gotta
sync.
start.
Let's sync real fast, and then I'll do my bit. Okay.
All right, recording.
Okay,
now.
recording.
Recording.
Austin.
Hi,
One
Austin.
second, one
Hey,
second, one
hey,
second.
yeah, what's up,
Everyone in
Austin?
the chat, say hi, Austin, too.
Hi, Austin.
Hi, Austin.
Alrighty, are we all good?
Yeah, we're
Yep.
good.
I
Yep.
am.
Okay, chat's out of sync. All right, 3, 2, 1, sync.
Sync.
3, 2, 1, sync.
Sync.
Track.
3, 2, 1, sync.
Sync.
Zinga.
Snake.
Christ, Nick, you could have said
hi.
anything else.
My name is Takahata 101. Twitch has been an incredible thing for me, and it's kind of like my 1 year anniversary as well right now.
Boo. Sorry.
I'm trying to be serious. for
Have
a
you been
second.
on Twitch for a year now?
Yeah.
Is this it?
Yeah.
Wow,
I
congrats,
believe-
dude.
Damn.
About a year now, or maybe a little bit beforehand. It's been one of the
Yeah,
best.
there you are, a 12-month resub.
Yeah, I'm noticing them. I wish I had time for everyone's shout outs. I'm gonna try and do a big shout out at the end if you're sticking around at the end. This has genuinely been one of the best things to happen to me since Dragon Ball Z Abridged in my life. And being able to interact with all of you in the chat and being able to play games with my friends and put on a show, even if we're just being silly together, is one of the most gratifying experiences I've ever been privileged enough to experience. And to all of you who've donated, I just thank you so much. To all you who stick around for even seeing me get demolished at Blood Bowl 2, which we'll get to probate in a second here. Now, Helsing accounts as part of DBZA. It's fine. It's the same thing. Same thing.
You meant Team 4-star.
Team 4-star, yeah. No, this has been amazing. Through this, like, I've been able to, like, really give people, I've been privileged enough to give a lot of people in my life who I feel are very talented a platform, and from that they've managed to succeed on their own. Like, just knowing that everyone now knows how talented my sister is just makes me really happy. It's not very often where you can help out a family member like that initially, because everything else she's earned. And Snake, going from being in the abridged, the competition.
If I could say something real quick, you quite literally changed my life.
Kind of had a rippling effect. That's for absolutely certain.
That's I
Yeah,
think
sure.
I think all of us have stories about how you helped us out, dude.
Hmm.
Just
And then in turn, how we've kind of branched out almost for some people, some artists in the community as well as other people.
Yeah, no, thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. Oh, fucking crying again. All right, real
Okay,
fast.
no more
minutes.
crying.
All
Game
right,
time starts now.
and real fast here, because we'll be doing a bit call-outs at breaks. Probate. Thank you. Just thank you, man. That's all I can really.
So
That's all I can really say. And I want you to know I now forgive you for killing the lads. There's a lot
that's
of
one hell of an apology.
There's a lot of bit drops. I'll try and call
we're
them.
starting.
Yeah,
we are
we're
starting now.
now. So okay, I'll try and call them out next time. Alrighty, arc finale. Let's get to it.
Weehoo!
Alrighty. When last we left our heroes, Task the Kobold Ranger, Panic the Tiefling Bard, Greckles the Kenku Rogue, Borky the Orc Barbarian, and a newfound friend in Digsby the Turtle Paladin, the party bested the abandoned keep, slaying the young dragon Arkinos, and left with loot in their pockets and a song in their hearts. Now encroaching back on the city of Alabast, the party returns, home and weary. So, assumedly, you guys make your way out through the vineyard. Eventually, I assume, passing a fair distance away from Ginter's Folly.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, you guys give yourself a decent distance, almost equivalent to that of Fleur de Mort, as eventually you reach the outer tent city of Alivast. And I'm going to say, who lived in the tent city the longest? Digsby, definitely you wouldn't do this. I'm gonna say Panic, Task, and Greckles. I want the three of you to roll perception checks as we start off here.
Can do. Here we go.
Wait, hang on. Oh, 21, sorry.
17.
Okay. So Task and Greckles. Poor Panic, you're very tired. You've had a long week. It's been a long one there for you.
Rethinking this whole adventuring thing.
Bloodshot eyes. Panic Grimtongue is the best. Panic Grimtongue.
He's got a mug of coffee somehow. Greckles and Task, as you're walking in the outer tent city, you notice something. There's a lot more tents than usual.
Oh.
An intense amount of tents.
Yeah.
Is the populace more dwarvy than usual?
More human-y than usual. Halflings. And they don't look too enthused. They look actually kind of distraught and kind of down on their luck.
Oh, okay. What are you gonna do?
I was actually gonna try to sneak around and eavesdrop to see if they've been displaced, if a town's been destroyed, something along those lines.
Okay. Roll a stealth check and a perception check for me.
Stealth check is 22.
Easy enough.
Perception, where were you? Wait, was it perception?
Yeah, perception. You're listening. You're trying to listen.
And 22.
Digsby, as you're standing there, you turn to go say something to Greckles, and he's just gone.
I just want it. Oh.
He does that.
Greckles, you kind of linger around a tent. You see like four men. One's currently kind of like whittling out something with wood, and he goes, "Bunch of bad luck for us. Bunch of refugees coming in. It's gonna get harder to get into the city now. Did you hear what happened?" A gnome kind of adds in. "Yeah, some dragon attacked the northern town. Can't remember the name of it." "The dragon?" "No, the town, you idiot." And they kind of talk about like general weather, things like that, how they're going to compete with the refugees to get in, things along those lines. You get the sense that a town, which I actually need to remember the name of, the town's name was Libras Village. And the two men kind of go on to keep talking about it. Goes, "Yeah, heard some giant red dragon came down. Place is invested with dragon cultists." "You sure it's not just dragon season?" "Nah, this ain't dragon season. That's dragon cultists. I've been seeing them moving around with their four-legged dragon dogs and cloaks and all that business. Yeah, probably best to stay here a while, maybe do some light farming. Hopefully we can find work before the winter sets in." And he kind of just like chucks what he was carving into the fire. And that's all you kind of hear about.
This can't be good. I'll make my way back to the group. Just let me know when I get back to the group.
Yeah, you easily, you just like slip around the tent and you're back with them.
Okay.
Digsby, you see as Greckles kind of just shows up back into the group.
Oh, there you are.
I got some interesting news, guys. Task, you especially will be interested in this.
Well, maybe I'm interested. Maybe you should. Yeah.
Well, what is it?
Apparently, all these people have been displaced by a red dragon cult.
What did you do, Task?
I've been with you killing a dragon and finding treasure, you idiot.
All right.
That one dragons that you got shots in the face say something about a name for that red dragon that you shot with it.
Ooh, right.
No,
I think it's related.
I don't. Did I ever tell them about that?
No,
No,
were
I'm
the
talking,
only
about,
one
I'm
that-
talking about the black dragons uttering a name before it got shot.
You guys would have heard the name, yeah, but
Oh.
What did he shout out? What was the name shouted out?
he said Sosoran.
Sosoran?
Sosoran.
Think these what's related?
Probably. I don't know any other red dragon. The only other dragon I know of is a blue dragon, and I want to stay as far away from that as possible.
You know a lot of dragons. I only know the one, and it's dead.
Yeah.
Well, it seems that this dragon's a lot more powerful and probably a lot bigger than the one that we just killed, if it displaced this many people. But it's not alone. There's also a cult. Apparently, all these people are from a place called Libras Village.
Who read the quest board?
think it was. Well, I think all of us read it.
Okay.
Everyone
Yeah.
but Borky, because Borky
roll
was
it,
living
roll
in the cabin. No, in the bar.
We can't
No,
read.
I want everybody except for Borky, because Borky can't read, to roll intelligence check.
You want me as well?
Yeah, you can read. So yeah.
Alright.
Actually, no, not you, Digsby. Actually, you wouldn't.
Nat 20.
I was gonna say I would have been assigned to this
17.
quest.
13.
Mm-hmm. You guys remember the other quests that you could have taken? Mentioned that village. It's to the north. It's near the base of the Silver Mountains, to the north.
Oh. Now I feel bad.
That's
Hey,
a good thing
we
you
have
did.
nothing
Maybe
to
that
feel
dragon
bad about.
Displaced you.
We have nothing to feel bad about. Just because we didn't do it doesn't mean that nobody else could have done it.
Oh, you mean
It just sounds like a cause and effect scenario, Greckles.
We don't have to feel bad about other people's laziness.
Greckles kind of quirks an eyebrow at that one.
I mean, I don't feel bad about Greckles' laziness.
We can't be the only party of adventurers living in Alabast, can we?
You guys look around, and there's tons of different adventurers. Like,
Hey, Joe. Hi, Dave.
Just walking around Borky's looks slackers.
You guys begin to approach the front entrance that leads into the lower general district of Alabast. More guards makes sense considering the almost doubled amount of people in Tent Town. None that you recognize, and then there's kind of like the little sort of front desk kind of kiosk sort of thing. And you guys approach.
Absolutely.
You go up and you see Horace, the tiny little owl desk worker fellow. He goes, "Oh, hello. Papers, please."
Hello, my name's
hands.
Digsby. It's short for Diggs, but my mates call me Diggs.
Well, I will confirm that with your paperwork, sir.
All right. Hand them my little badge thing.
Yeah, hands him.
Hand in the paperwork.
Yeah.
His real name is Glenn. It's gonna be a fucking mind fuck if there ever been one.
All right. Anything to declare?
Oh, just we're tired, you know, and it's a long trip, and you're quite short. I know
Okay, I
Starlight
think he
likes
means-
me. Oh, whoa.
I think he meant declaring items.
Should we... Just Borky
Right?
just leans in and whispers.
He hands you guys back your forms and goes, "Very well. Continue on. Thank you."
Oh,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You guys take your forms back. Digsby, you get your symbol.
Thank you.
As you guys walk to go through the archway, you guys immediately hit something hard but invisible, like an invisible wall.
Ow.
And immediately in the kiosk, you hear a blip, 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 blip. And Horace turns and goes, don't move.
No.
And like the guards kind of come around, not menacingly, but they kind of turn and come to look at what's going on.
Talons are in the air. I didn't do nothing.
Hello, my
Borky,
name's Digsby. It's short for Diggs, but my mates
As they-
call me Diggs.
As they come in and tackle him down.
nice Coleman.
One of the guards kind of walks up to Horace's kiosk and you hear him kind of say, do we need to warrant an arrest?
Oh,
Horace
I-
goes, no arrest is needed. It appears they're carrying
Bor-
magically defended contraband. So I will have to call the one that is akin to this magical signature that's the Druidic district. And you watch as Horace goes over and begins to kind of like work with the crystals, almost realign them like an abacus. And then eventually they all kind of glow. And Horace turns back, like, make sure they do not move. Remain here, please. A representative will speak with you shortly.
Any of you see a bat come through here?
I see many winged creatures come through here, so you're going to have to be specific.
By the
Use a
way,
little bat.
Bork.
we showed him the paperwork. We have our quest. We have the person who the item we're delivering to is on there, don't we?
You do, yeah, but you still got stopped for contraband, so you're
Okay.
going to have to sit tight. So you guys kind of sit, kick the dirt. The guards, like one guard's kind of like just picking his nose and kind of flicks it, and kind of like one guy's like cleaning his teeth on his like axe that he has as
Oh, the
his guard
sneer
weapon.
on task.
They're not
Do-
being like
do they
rude
s-
about it. They're just like waiting. It's like they're waiting.
Do they see a knight running in the distance, and every time it cuts back, he's in the same position?
Eventually, you guys hear a foof, foof, foof of wings above you. And what lands next to the kiosk and between you and the kiosk is a very large pelican. Absolutely massive pelican.
Oh.
How big of a
that's a
pelican are
pretty
we
bird.
talking about?
It's like the size of like a smart car, if not larger.
How big is the
All
beak?
right.
How big is the beak?
Handle animal, I go to pet it.
Okay.
Nat 20!
No, that's a 15, sir.
Oh, no, sorry. I only saw the one dice.
You reach up and you just gently touch the pelican, and as you
Hello.
touch the pelican, it begins to flip and warp into a person. And you see staring directly at you, Digsby, this person.
Ooh, yay, no NPC.
I'm so excited, guys.
Oh man, here we go.
Get ready.
Let's do it.
Whoa!
What in Christ's name?
I continue to pet.
It's wake.
what are we-
The bird,
What are we-
changed.
What are we looking at, Nadine?
You see in front of you what appears to be an anglerfish triton,
Yes.
wearing long, almost subdued green robes, just carrying kind of like a harpoon-esque sort of staff. Very tall, wearing sandals. She's got like a red crested fin and fins coming out of her cheeks, and a long light source. It's even glowing right in front of her. And she kind of stares at Digsby as you're kind of petting her.
Hello. You're a
Hello.
pretty bird.
Actually, I'm not a bird, actually.
Borky
I'm
comes
sorry.
up to Digsby's hand. No, we don't pet these.
Oh.
These people, we don't pet them.
Sorry, Horace, hello, nice to see you. And Horace just like brings down the shutters on her.
God, it's like a Bissell wake.
Okay, well, hello, are you the ones with the contraband?
I suppose.
That's a strong word, don't you think?
No. We've been out. We've been out into lands unknown. We actually may have something that's not allowed in the city.
Oh, well, that's why I'm here. So, she reaches out a hand and there's like fins, like fin membrane between her fingertips, and she reaches out a hand to you, Greckles.
I'll take it.
My name is Moidos. Pleasure to meet you, lady. You're very beautiful.
Boy, does. I appreciate the flattery, but you know what? Don't worry about it. My name's Greckles.
Nice to meet you, Greckles. Very nice to meet you.
What was her
Can we
name
type out
again?
the-
Can you type it out?
Yeah,
I
I'll
will
take-
type out her name. I will type out her name.
It's in the picture.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness!
MUIDOS.
I did not notice
Oh.
at the top there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm blind. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, that's my bad too.
It's
That's
all
my
good.
bad too.
Oh, hello, ma'am. And she reaches out a hand to you, Panic.
Panic
Now-
being used to this.
now-
Shakes her hand.
Now, see, that one makes sense.
I am very attractive, yes.
Yes, you're very beautiful.
Borky holds out his hand. Hello there.
Hello, nice to meet you. You're absolutely gorgeous. I love your muscles, ma'am.
Thank you very much. How moist is that handshake, by the way?
Not very moist, actually.
Okay.
I
Just
mean,
a little
clammy, a
clammy.
little clammy, but not like you're dripping. You have to like wipe off your hands.
All right, thank you very much. I grew myself.
Oh, excellent. And hello. She looks down to you, Task.
Yes, greetings. Task stands at attention, holds his hand out.
Nice to meet you. And she gives you a handshake. She kind of engulfs your hand a little bit.
Blah.
Right. Well, about the contraband, you wouldn't happen to have gone through Ginter's Folly, have you?
We went around it.
Oh,
We went
That's
around.
odd, and-
We went around the general area of Grinch's Folly. You say?
that's good. I put up signs. That's, supposed to keep people from going in there. It's not a very good place.
It really isn't. It feels real bad.
If you don't mind me being forward, what is your occupation, if I might ask?
Oh, I'm a druid. I was hired for Brook Bonsfang in the maintenancing of Ginter's Folly.
I see.
It's fallen into quite disrepair.
Well, that was actually my handiwork, so thank you.
What?
Borky's equal.
Well, I don't mean it like that. I mean, it was, she gets kind of like shrunken a little bit.
Well, anyway, we have a
So-
task at hand here.
so,
You wish to see our wares.
Out of character, real fast. Who has the seeds of Fleur de Mort?
I have-
Greckles does. Or no. Task does.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I got rid of my stash when I figured out what he was.
Do we still have? How many of them do we still have?
I just have a vial that contains a fruit.
Oh well, that's. That might.
I mean, that counts.
That might be it. But anyways, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Okay.
I'm not really a guard or anything, but if you could hand over any contraband you have,
Well, something of higher power that we weren't put on this quest for. Task hands over the vial of strange fruit.
Digsby rifles through his pockets. I found this statue. I got this sword. This is all I find.
I only really work in the realm of the plant life or the lack thereof. I'm not very good at growing plants, actually. It's kind of the opposite for me.
I don't mean to alarm you, but do you know of a creature by the name of Floridamort?
Oh, no, not at all. You can insight that.
I was about to say insight that.
That sounds legit.
That is, ooh, that's a 6.
Hold on, let me give that roll.
Digsby will roll it too.
12.
12.
Damn it, 11.
That is a 20.
Even Borky can sense something is amiss. 18.
Borky in panic. She's obviously lying. Despite her face being so hard to read, given those giant teeth, she's got these giant angler teeth kind of sprouting out from her bottom chin. She's obviously uncomfortable about the situation. You notice she gets more uncomfortable when you begin to see pigeons landing on the walls and like bobbing their heads and peering down. She goes, hey, maybe we could go and talk somewhere private. And she turns to one of the guards, and one of the guards is just like, yeah, okay, come over this way. And they open up a side room. Looks like a holding room, kind of like an interrogation room. And she kind of very politely gestures you guys.
How big is this room?
Oh boy.
I've never been in one of these.
It's about the size of a living room.
Except the first time I got here.
Right.
Oh, by the way, I was meaning to say to you, Mr. Turtle, it's been so long since I've seen one.
Yes, it's probably been a bit of a while. My name's
Yeah.
Digsby. It's short for Diggs, but my mates call me Diggs.
Moidos, but my Aquan name is,
Yes!
Charming.
Fucking yes!
I didn't quite get that, Panic. What's that accent?
Oh, it's very nice to meet you.
Oh, how delightful! Someone who speaks fluent Aquan. It's so refreshing.
I dabble.
Sorry, I was just drinking some water. What was going on?
Let's go inside.
All right, you guys go inside. And as you go to close the door, she goes, actually, I'm waiting for someone. If you could leave the doors open, that'd be great. Just a little crack. Be fine.
Who's you waiting for?
My husband's, actually.
Hi. Hello?
Oh,
Borky?
right,
Borky?
anglerfish.
Borky?
Oh, right, anglerfish. Out of character. Oh, right.
So you has multiple husbands.
Oh, yes.
How progressive.
I mean, you could have a dad who has multiple wives. And that's not.
You sound like you're talking from experience here.
Ha ha!
Borky just awkwardly laughs.
Well, in any case, is there a table around?
Yeah, there's like a table and some chairs.
Task will open his pack and put everything neatly on the table
So we
that
call-
might be magical.
Borky pulls out, he puts parts of the dragon, the giant. I wrote giant B, and then I messed up the rest of the word. Giant B. Do we have a giant art? Giant bat? Did I get a giant bat? I don't.
No.
No, there were no giant bats.
Like.
Well, there were, but they flew away.
Yeah, no, I like. God damn it.
Oh, you've got the lump.
I do.
Yeah,
have
the giant lump, the giant mysterious
I do
lump.
have lump. I do have lump.
Okay. As you actually just set out that jar with the fruit in it, she goes, "Oh, that's fresh. That's actually fresh, right? You mentioned you may have run into someone a little bit fruit bearing, so to speak."
It was like a tree if a tree was really, really into being on stage.
It's a tree that it's pretty much a fey creature that is an entire forest that somehow overtaken two fey kingdoms or two fey courts. Sorry.
Asshole.
Her face goes more and more pale, like a fish left out in the sun as you begin to
Task pulled
explain
out his
this
map
to
and
her.
shows.
Although the one tiny winged lady did say that it was really just one tree, but it could control all of them.
That's true.
I think that's a little bit outside my expertise. I'm not really a tree expert as I am a tree killing expert. I'm sure you can notice I'm not particularly liked in the druid circle for that reason.
Oh, we didn't
You'd
know.
probably be pretty good against this one then.
We didn't.
Yeah, that's why Brock Franzfang was nice enough to give me a chance. What a nice man. She kind of strokes her chin. As she strokes her chin, you see now as a weird malformed lump thing throws the door open. It has the same sort of like deep gate mouth, very weird bulging eyes, and it appears to be like a walking fish that's just walking upright like a human. It's kind of wearing like a potato sack for clothes. It's like this weird lump.
So is it like a frogfish?
I will show you a picture of them.
Oh, please come on, monkfish.
Is it that fish with the weird face, like the one with the guy holding it?
Here's a picture of Moidos as well.
Oh!
Hello, sir. My name's Digsby. It's short for Diggs, but the mate told me Diggs.
It looks up to you and then walks over and stands next to Moitos. Oh, hello, you're the first to arrive. And then two more come in. And then the last one comes in with a cat that's biting its ankle and it's kind of like kicking it away. And the cat eventually lets go and like runs off. So there's now 4 of these things that are currently blinking and looking around.
Okay.
Kind of dazed.
Quick question. How much power do you have in the city?
Not really a lot.
Okay, good.
Why?
No reason.
Husband number 1, could you take this? And she hands the map to him.
He doesn't have a
And
name.
it just holds the map. I can offer you some AC for the map, considering the circumstances. I don't want to just take it from you, but given this sort of reveal of information, I think the council might want to hear about this.
This is fine, but is it possible that I can also retrieve a copy for my hard work?
Oh yes, absolutely. I know some cartographers who could probably help.
All right, and how much are you willing to sell us for?
I could give you 50 AC for now, and then depending on what happens, the council might pay you more.
Can we get that written on paper?
I mean, I just have to go talk to Horace and get it written down. Or even, 1 second. And she goes and she pulls out like a roll of paper, writes it down, and hands it to the second weird lumpfish that takes it and like waddles off. And then disappears out the door. Okay, well, your payment's actually done now. So I'm going to take that and,
Christ almighty.
Sorry? She looks to you, panic, goes, I'm sorry, ma'am.
I have a quick question
If you
for
have questions, I don't mind answering questions.
Borky has his hand up already. I got like a couple.
Okay.
When did you meet your husbands?
Oh, I don't meet them. They sort of show up and then,
Oh, good!
Okay. I see. I've been doing it wrong, Panic. You and me both been doing it wrong. We've been looking for ladies. We're supposed to wait for them to come to us.
Greckles puts a talon on Borky's shoulder. All right, just hang on a second.
No, I have more
I
questions.
actually have some specific information about the locations we crossed, and I just hand over the sketches of let's see, the crests, the demon that we saw in the flashback, the poems. I think that's all I was able to get sketches of, and those were predominantly from the bone fields in the castle.
And
I'm afraid that this is more of a history thing. Someone in the upper Arcana district might be interested in this. I'm afraid this isn't really my jurisdiction.
Can you give me the name of a particular contact I could forward this to?
Edward on Robso is one that comes to mind.
All right, well,
That's
that's
cool.
fine with me.
It's cool. Panic used to date his son. It's all fine.
Oh, you met Oswald. I think that was his name.
Yes. Ozzy. Panic looks over to Borky.
Whoa, you died. You broke up, but you was nice.
I'm really jealous of you human types. You guys get to have kind of more fun with your relationships. It's not really like
I'd argue that yours seems a little bit more.
Yeah, seems like a barrel full of monkeys.
Yeah, more or less. Not a lot of people like it so much, but it's kind of the way I've been raised. And I mean, I'm sure Digsby, as he's made himself known as, is aware of other Triton sorts of rituals as well. Our culture is very strange, kind of leading towards the natural, so some people find it a bit strange. We kind of skip the flowers and the poetry, which is a real shame. It'd be really
There's
nice.
a few tribes that lived out by Patello.
No, they sort of just show up. They live for about a year, and then they're gone, and then some more show up. It just kind of happens. But in the meantime, I keep
what happens to them?
They sort of shrivel up or get eaten by cats.
Is there anything else we have here that you need to look at?
Yeah.
Have you ingested any seeds at all?
None that we
No.
haven't thrown up.
Yeah.
What do
You
you
have
say?
found it up. Okay.
Where?
Wait right here. And she pulls out like little tiny vials and kind of pokes them up and smells them, puts them back. She kind of sifts through a bunch. She goes, all right, this is not going to be fun. But just on the safe side, because I just met you and you all seem so lovely, take one of these, and she hands you this tiny little vial. And I assume each of you guys take what she offers you.
I want to identify it first.
Okay.
If I could.
Roll
trust her.
medicine. Roll a medicine check. Or actually, knowledge nature,
Oh,
I would
well.
say. Yeah, knowledge nature.
Ooh, that's a nat 1. This looks tasty.
All right,
Hmm.
I'll take a look, I guess. Nature, you said?
Yeah, knowledge nature.
11.
Okay.
Borky's holding the vial up. 7.
No. Anybody else want to try and take a crack at it?
I'm not looking at it because I'm not fucking drinking it.
Digsby trusts her. Digsby drinks it.
All right. Well, you don't drink it. You immediately swallow an entire vial's worth of what tastes like sea salt. You just swallow it.
It's very
Oh.
salty.
I usually recommend mixing that with water, actually.
like home.
Do you have any water on you? It's actually very salty.
I do. And she pulls out like a bottle, and you actually recognize it. It's the little decanter of endless water that Willow had in her shop, the one that was finite. And she's kind of pours you a glass of water and hands it to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, no problem.
Can I have one too?
Did you swallow it as well? You guys
Yeah,
look
I
smarter
thought
than I thought.
it looked good.
Here you go. It's
Thanks.
actually, it's not dangerous. She looks to you, Panic. It's not dangerous, I swear. It's natural salt from a salticant. It's destroys any plant life, magical or otherwise, more or less.
I don't
All right.
need it because I didn't eat anything in that forest.
Well, you know what? Keep it on you. You know, it's a gift, I guess.
I also didn't eat anything because the plant was scary.
I don't remember if I did or I didn't, but I'm gonna go ahead and drink anyway.
Okay, she gives you a glass of water. You mix it and you drink it. It's like drinking salted water.
Blech.
Gotta get a little more. My pet bat is somewhere in here. He had a little bit, but he threw it up too. But he probably could use a little bit.
Oh, he wouldn't have happened to have pooped some out, do you think?
No, he threw it up beforehand, but just in case.
Too bad.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe you saw him. He came in here with a little robot.
I see nothing but pigeons, and you even notice now there's like an entire crowd of pigeons all leaning in
Oh,
to the door.
God.
1 second, she walks over, slams the door. I think that will be all actually. Thank you. And
were any of the pigeons fat?
no, they looked like all regular pigeons.
Boo.
Borky.
That being said, I can't really force you to do anything, but perhaps this creature you've mentioned, the one that you got this fruit from, as well as the seeds, maybe best to keep that on the down low, as the humans say. We don't want anyone going and looking in places that they shouldn't until the problem has been at least addressed. You
Very well.
understand, yes?
So long as it's gonna find its way up top and someone in the higher ups is gonna know about it.
Well, Brock has been moved from that sort of thing for conflict of interest's sake, and I'm sure someone will listen. Someone in the Druidic District, as sure any Azamar would be interested in that. But anyway, sorry, I've taken up a lot of your time. It was very nice meeting you, especially you, Digsby.
Very nice meeting you, man.
Yes, I hope to visit Patello Island once everything is nicely rebuilt there. I'm dreadfully sorry about what happened. But,
He just kind of gets hollow-eyed. Yeah.
Does Fortunate Son with turtle singing it start playing in the distance?
Alright, well, she opens the door and like all 3 of the remaining husbands run out and like shoo the pigeons away and they all fly off. Yeah, more or less. If you ever need me, here's my seal. And she hands you a seal, a mailing stamp.
Okay, let's say an actual seal.
No, that'd be amazing, though.
Just like a seal.
By chance, you appear to be some sort of adventurers. Am I incorrect?
That would be correct, ma'am.
We are.
Yes, indeed you
Well,
do.
I will consult the ocean, and perchance, if you're interested in aiding me with this endeavor, and depending on what the council says, I don't have a lot of friends, so getting
If you ever
people
need me, just go to Miss Isla.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they say married life is you lose a lot of friends. So if you're married to 3 guys, that means you have 3 times as less friends.
Oh, that's a sad way of looking at it. She gets kind of dejected looking. Anyway.
Go to the Sweet Dragon Inn. You'll find people to talk to.
But a lot
Sweet
of
dragon.
lot of cats though. A lot of cats.
Okay, leave the husbands at home. I'm sure
Yeah.
they need their own time anyway. Anyway. Nice to meet you again. Take care, ladies. And she turns into a pelican, a giant pelican, opens up her mouth, and all the husbands jump in. And
Oh
she flies off.
So we're just gonna.
And then as she flies away, the fourth one that delivered the message starts running into the city, just running to chase after.
What is the odds that she eats the husbands?
Probably 40%.
Okay, I'm assuming that's high.
Are you wanting to make a bet?
Kinda.
I have no input. I have already blocked this memory out of my brain.
Can we go through this magical barrier hoopla now?
Yeah, you can. Horace brings up his shudders. He kind of shudders himself. And go on through, he says. You guys are able to walk through. And as you guys are kind of leaving, he goes, and don't break through any contraband again. And you guys eventually make your way through the general district. Bustling, as you remember it. It's quite bustling. There's a lot of people kind of working. You guys want to head to the Sweet Dragon?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Digsby, you get to come along. As you guys walk, you make your way in front of the Sweet Dragon. The sign is there. It looks like it's been polished, repainted, just had a varnish added to it, probably for winter.
Real quick, before we walk in, Borky wants to say something to Digsby, like they're in the middle of conversation.
So yeah, no joke. Apparently this place used to belong to a criminal syndicate, and now it's ours, which we like to call a legitimate syndicate. But yeah, this is the Sweet Dragon right here. I got to own it by luck.
You lot owns this? That's incredible.
It really is. There are tables, and I kid you not, Digsby, chairs.
No.
Yeah, like 4 or more. I can't count.
That's
And
incredible. I only got one butt. I can't even use that many.
It's because your back is too big. You gotta walk sideways through doors.
It is a problem sometimes.
You see Vel currently kind of leaning up against the post. She's got big bags under her eyes. You also see a doghouse built in the front of it now, off the awning, which currently has nailed to it a sign that says Temp Pool of Oriara at the moment.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh.
What's she say?
And I'm just going to finish describing here. You don't see Lewis Strog, actually, at the front. And you hear a decent amount of sound coming from inside. And across the way, your neighbors, Ben and Big Guy, the farrier and the construct, currently are working on a horse. And Ben kind of gives you guys just a casual wave. And Vel's just kind of nodding off in front of the tavern.
Val, what the heck's wrong with you?
Task claps his hand in front of her.
Oh, okay. I don't need this right now. Oh, shit, you guys are back. Hey, whoa, what the hell is that? She lifts a hand and points to you, Digsby.
Hello, my name's Digsby. It's short for Diggs, but my mates call me Diggs.
So
Nice to meet you.
So I call him Diggs because we mates.
You
Nice to meet you too, man.
you look a little unrested.
Having trouble sleeping, it's fine.
No. What's got you awake?
I don't know, just weird, just not sleeping well. I just wake up and I feel tired, but it's probably just winter
Are
changing.
you getting enough sunlight?
I think so.
Okay.
Wow, it's been a while since you guys have been gone. A lot happened. Geez, I don't. She kind of scratches her head. She looks really exhausted.
Why don't you go get some rest?
Yeah, go take the rest of the day off.
Are you sure? But who's gonna guard? I really shouldn't.
If anything
Where-
bad happens, there's a
Yes,
big green.
there's-
There's going to be a big green orc in there, and also me.
Yeah, we're not gonna be leaving anytime soon. We're back for some time.
Okay, thanks. And she kind of opens up the door and she stops. She goes, also, there's a little robot squatting in the doghouse. I'm not even gonna try. And she
Don't
closes
worry
the
about
door.
it.
Sleep well.
Walk
Okay.
over to the doghouse with Tarisk.
Wait.
Knock on it.
Is the doghouse in the backyard or the front yard?
It's in the front. It's right at the front. There's
Oh.
there's like a porch that leads up to the actual Sweet Dragon. It's off the porch to the side of the steps leading up at the moment.
Do we knock on the door? I guess Task knocks on the door. Borky
Yeah, I knocked on the roof of the doghouse.
Log's head just pops out. Hi.
Hello, Log.
Oh,
Log.
you made it back, Log. Were you safe? Was there anything scary?
Yeah.
Did anything jump out at you?
Oh, well, there was a deer and another deer and a bear, but it was sleeping, so I didn't bother it.
That's good.
I have a
Oh.
question. Why are you making yourself housed in Tarisk's new home?
But I thought this was my temple.
Task, can I talk to you for a second real fast here?
I'm sorry.
And like Log actually gets up and he grabs the sign and like pulls it off
No,
the
no,
doghouse.
No, Log, keep it there real fast. We're going to have a huddle real quick. One sec. Task, come over here.
Borky pulls Task aside.
All right, huddle.
Heads together,
What?
looking down at the
You
camera.
better say something that's going to sway my decision on this.
Okay, Task. Now, we promised Log a temple, right? So Log thinks that the doghouse, which was really cheap to make, is the temple. So, let's let him keep it for right now, and we build Tarisk his own temple.
Snaps
Are
his
you
fingers.
scamming me?
He walks
Oh!
up to you.
We're planning a prank. That's Tarisk's house.
Borky. Let me get this.
Hi.
Log. When we told you that you could form a temple, we were going to help you. We can help you with something better than this.
It is rather cramped, not gonna lie.
It's got to be big enough to have at least 2 followers in there.
But, well, I mean, does have 2 followers in here, and he
Reaches inside of it and pulls out Batsby,
Batsby!
currently dressed up in like weird Mosh Podge Pope attire.
What is
Look at you. You've really moved up in the world.
what is the rank of Batsby in the Church of Oriara?
he's a high priest of Oriara.
Good for you, Bagsby. Wow, you've moved up quicker than I
congratulations.
have. And I spent my whole life in the service of
I changed
Hogeth.
my mind. This was an amazing decision.
Popes.
Let him keep it.
Taurus goes into the doghouse at this point, kind of rolls around and then slumps down, kind of cross-legged in front, and just kind of starts like dozing off a little bit.
He's a kennel dragon, so it's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I'm going to go and I'm going to talk. So guess what?
What?
So I guess, I didn't tell you this, but a whole bunch of people, and by people I don't mean like you, I mean people like me, they heard the voice of Oriara too. So I've been talking to them about that, and I think they're really excited for the temple because there isn't one. Especially him.
And he points to Big Guy across the street and kind of waves, and Big Guy goes waves back and then goes back to what he's doing.
I think it's great that the robots are talking to each other and planning things by themselves.
Right?
if all they're asking for is a temple, it's not like we can't just appeal this out to someone in the higher district.
Well, we should go inside.
Well, there's kind of a problem with that. A lot of people don't think we're people yet. But we're working on it.
We
They didn't
know.
think I was people too when I walked up here, neither. But Lady Aya saw through, and she put up word for me.
There's some representatives from another Oriara temple who are talking on our behalf, so I'm just gonna wait and see until then.
See, that'll work out.
Yeah.
You can stay in the larger building until such a time as needed.
Okay.
Hey, Log, quick question. Do you got a place to sleep?
I don't do that.
Or
I'm not useless
you
like
want,
that.
Do you want to... Oh, it's fair. Like 8 hours wasted time every day.
What?
That's why I suggested he can at least stay within the Sweet Dragon until he deems it not necessary anymore.
Yeah, you can just hang out. You can just hang out here.
As long as, Log, you don't pester too many of the patrons.
Okay. And he just opens up the door and walks inside with Batsby currently like flailing in his grasp, wearing his little Pope outfit.
Save me!
Eventually, as before the door closes, Batsby flies out. He loses the hat, but he lands on your shell, Digsby. Looks rather ragged.
How was your trip, mate?
Just crawls into your shell.
I found God. That's pretty good.
He's a high priest.
That's...
He's really moving up in the world.
And he didn't need to fly to get up there.
No. He just rode log all the way.
All right, so...
Well, let's get inside.
I feed him a little berry.
Alrighty.
He eats it.
Borky, like, kind of pushes the door. Knock, knock, open up the door. It's orcs. And
You push open the door, and immediately you see the place is full.
Oh,
Whoa.
jeez.
I don't think there's a chair for me. But you did say you had a lot and you got slots.
As you walk in, you see a few things. You see Helga working the bar, as usual. You see Scarbles just weaving and ducking between people, like, get out of my way! Like, move it! Like, she's kind of ducking and weaving. Digsby, you see a goblin woman, a short goblin woman, who's saying that as she's kind of ducking and weaving with 2 trays full of drinks. She's probably got about 10 drinks in either hand, balancing at the moment. You see at the bar a large orc woman just kind of rhythmically cleaning up a glass. You hear kind of a crowd, and you see standing on stage Steve, the construct, a construct woman currently who has amassed a very large crowd as she is basically reading out poems at the moment. And with each one, everyone replies with a snap.
Greckles is both talons face palming so hard right now.
It's poetry night. Okay. Used to have that at the tavern in Potello.
Hey, that's really neat. Wonder if I get the residuals.
Oh, hello, you're home.
Oh,
Hello, Helga.
Hello.
Helga.
We are.
My name's Digsby. It's short for Diggs, but my mates call me Diggs.
Oh god, they're starting to multiply.
That's not true. He's got very few of his species left. What?
She opens,
Helga.
she opens like the side hatch door. She comes over and she steps out and she stands right in front of you. Her fists at her waist, and she goes, "All right, before we get to any business, I have to ask, who did it?
Who did what?
Who do you
Who
want?
did what?
Who did it?
Helga,
Greckles,
who did what?
Greckles, you did.
Don't
Borky,
you
shut
come
up.
with me. Who did it?
I've done a lot of its in my time. You're going to have to be
Task pulls
specific.
out the head of a dragon?
We'll talk about that later, but who did it? Someone did it, fess up.
Who did what?
We
Helga?
literally just got through
No,
the
it's-
front
no,
gate
it-
like a
it-
few
no,
hours ago.
It is true. It is true. Task shot Greckles in the ass.
I don't think I did nothing, but if I did, I'm sorry.
She looks to you, Digsby. Did you do it?
Helga, you have to help us. What is
Maybe.
it?
I
Some
don't know.
people
I
came by here from a winery. You know about this?
Oh.
Right.
Who did
Oh,
it?
Is it about the giants? That's what's buried in their land? If so, then yes, I did that.
We did actually. Yes, there was a family at the winery who was under attack by giants, and we sent them here.
I
She
hijacked
grabs
one's brain.
you, Task. Helga grabs you like boom, boom, both arms like around your back, and she pulls you in and she just crushes it. And you make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Jesus!
Is Helga finally trying to kill one of us?
What the fuck?
What happened to the rule of no infighting?
She grabs you. You're kind of like crunched up. It's like a bear. And she goes, "I love you, little dragon. I love you so much." Oh! She puts you down. She goes, "Those are the finest wineries in all of Alabast." And you know what they did? As she like tries to help you, props you back up. You fall back over. She props you back up. You fall over. She goes, "Hey, whatever. Look, they were some of the best wineries in Alivast. And as thank you for what you have done, they have given us 2 barrels of wine for the winter, free of charge.
Oh wow.
That's awesome.
Is that why it's so
So what
busy?
you're saying is, we are now distributors of one of the finest wineries in Alabast?
No, I'm not. Getting a deal like that is very hard, but
Oh,
we have
I was about to say, we'd have to change the sign to less sweet dragon.
But we are 2 barrels of wine up, which is quite good. Also, your stage has been rented out. It's been definitely quiet here for too long.
Am I getting residuals?
We are getting residuals, yes.
Yes, we as a group are getting residuals.
Not very much. The people we are getting, they're all right. But I thought they would be like you, like
God.
people trying to get
Oh,
famous.
you mean like talented? Yes.
Goddamn millenniums, they never tip.
The current construct at the moment is actually probably the most busy person we've had. And you watch as Steve kind of like mechanically leaves the stage, and everyone's like snapping after Steve. Steve appears to be heading out the door at the moment. Does anybody want to stop them, or you just want to let them go? They currently are kind of
Hi,
surrounded.
Steve. Borky waves.
Oh, hello.
It's been good.
Kinda
Wait,
waves.
so what's the good word?
Corn.
That's
a good one.
Underutilized. Needs more use.
See you next show, Steve.
I can't disagree.
Bye.
She like exit out, and like everyone who's following her is like snapping their fingers as they're following her.
Do they have little berets?
One guy has like a thin mustache, and like the rest are all like dwarves and like humans and like
Whoa.
halflings and gnomes. Like there's a ton of people.
Dwarves.
Yeah, there's like a dwarf who has like a
I hope-
braided
I
beard
hope
and
they're
a
all
bun.
fucking-
You wouldn't notice, but dwarves actually really like poetry. It's quite festive on their ships.
I want all of them to be wearing skin tight, like onesie black fucking clothes.
Is Alabast just populated by a bunch of fucking hipsters?
Oh man.
Helga,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
it's good to see you so happy, but there is kind of a concern that we have. Have you seen Louis Strug at all?
Oh yes, him. Sit down for this actually.
Ooh, that's not
Oh,
good.
all right.
Digsby, what do you want to
Get to
drink?
use the chair.
Scarbles, and like Scarble's like what?
Ah, Jesus! Come on, Starballs. Every time.
Oh, hey, you guys are back. Welcome home.
Nice.
What can I get you, Hilda?
Whatever they want. And they get it for free because they're the good children.
And it's our
Hey,
establishment.
we do own this.
but okay.
I'll try that wine then, I suppose.
It's
Yeah.
very good. You
I would
probably
also
it.
like to try to wine.
Yeah, I'll try a little bit myself.
I will
Vodka.
take a small salad and a slice of bread.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get Ty Borpington on this actually.
Oh my god. You get to meet Todd Borpington. Digsby.
I heard he's good with sauce. Do
Oh.
you think he'd like some of the sauce we found?
He's good with everything.
He's gonna be a boss with that sauce, I swear to God. He's also one of the greatest fishes you've ever met.
Well, I've met 2.
Yeah, we met a lot of fishes today.
Anyway, now that your idiocy is done,
Whatever.
when you guys were gone, we had a bit of a break-in.
Oh.
Oh, geez, what happened?
Noragan was away, typical Ilune full moon festival thing, and the man stabbed Louis Throg in the stomach and tried to make his way up the stairs, and then he dropped dead. Willow tells me he was bitten by a poisonous snake, but I don't know how true this is.
Okay,
Hmm.
wait, okay, so like, Louis Strog tried to go up the stairs and then he died?
No. Louis Throg was stabbed at the front door.
Okay.
And then the guy who stabbed him went inside, went up the stairs to where your rooms are, and was bitten by a snake and died.
Were you able to get a motive from the police when they came?
Does he
No
need
one
to
knows
be
who
buried?
no one knows who this man is. Buried is probably done.
Oh,
Kind of
okay.
slaps
Good.
you on the back of your shell. It's very firm. Kind of like, oh, you kind of spit out. The wine is very good. It's a very, very rich wine.
How tiny was the snake?
Yeah, I don't know. Willow said she saw it.
Oh, well, that's something to think about
I mean,
later.
if you want to talk to the police, I mean, there's two, I think, right there. And she points to another table, and you see Welch and Helena currently eating food and kind of talking. They haven't seemed to have noticed you.
Oh, Welch, you son of a bitch. How the hell are you?
He's a fair distance away. He can't hear you.
Fuck!
Did you hear that?
Probably.
Whenever we're done, I do want to go say hi to him real quick.
For sure.
You think Hosrat had something to do with that?
Oh, I mean, how many other snakes do we have living with us? No, I'm actually asking because I kind of go in and out sometimes. I don't pay attention all the time.
Just the one, Borky. Just the one.
So then it was Hosrod or his friend, Mr. the little yellow one with the top hat.
Moreover, is Louis Throg okay?
Yes, he is fine. He's very upset with me right now. I'm making him rest.
Where's he resting?
Sounds like him. Probably his room.
His bedroom that he's never in ever.
Did he take his helmet off at all?
I have never seen that man without a helmet on.
That
Hey,
makes sense.
Helga. So, I've noticed Vel's not having really good sleep as of late. Is anyone else around here having that same symptom?
Not that I have seen.
All right, then it's just her then.
She might be
Kinda tracks.
she might be moonlighting and learning how to run a business.
Vel does not strike me as a woman who is too invested in business. But no, Louis Throg is injured and no one else was hurt, which is good. And though we do not know why this man has come, he's dead, and honestly, prefer him dead over knowing information anyway, if you catch my drift.
So long as nothing else was damaged and our people are okay in some relative form, I guess all's well that ends well.
We're good in the physical sense. Meryl is not doing so good.
What's wrong with Meryl?
There has been incidents. Probably will want to talk to police about that because Helga does not know. Or you can talk to Meryl, make her upset. That is fine. I should get back to work. Helga stands up and she kind of walks to the bar.
Although before she does, I just pat her on the arm and then I show the dragon's head. You said you wanted to talk about this.
Yeah. It's too small.
I should have seen that coming, but in any case, I need to find someone to taxidermy this thing.
She grabs it from you. She goes, I know some people. Will cost a bit of money. You pay back Helga.
Whatever the cost may be, I'll put it up.
You know, this would be really good, right above the bar.
That's true.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
That is.
Right. Helga may pitch in a bit of her income for this.
Only if you feel like it's necessary.
We'll
Put a
see.
little bit of the dragon in Sweet Dragon.
Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of the Sweet Dragon as well, you might want to change up your marketing strategy for the pseudo dragons in the back.
Why?
Why?
What's wrong with them?
Pigeons.
Local children have been catching the dragons with nets to steal the candy.
Bastards.
That's a really good idea. That's smart. God damn it, kids are so clever.
I think there are some craftsmen I could talk to about making like little pendants or something instead. The candy's fun, but the kids are getting too much.
Well, then the kids might just use the nets to steal the pendants. What we have to do is eliminate the children.
Okay, Borky,
Yeah,
that's
little
enough.
shits.
Or just have Uncle Hosrod kind of like poke it out and spook him a little bit once in a while.
They're not coming like to the tavern. I've just seen them with nets around the city, like catching them like butterflies.
Next time I see a kid with a net, he's scared. He's officially going to be a scared boy. Or girl. It could be girls.
Well, anyway, gentlemen, let's enjoy a meal and some quiet for now before we go get ourselves paid.
We got to celebrate, guys. We just got back from our first ever trip. Like, that's one of the lengthiest trips we ever had, being away from the Sweet Dragon here. We got to celebrate. Seriously, pour more wine in here, please, Helga.
Scarbles? Yeah, okay, I'll get on it.
Oh, God. Every time.
She like leans with a bottle and like pours it and caps it. And then
But
walks
this is
off.
my mate, Diggs. Actually, Borky
Hello.
just turns to the entire tavern. Attention, everyone! One of the owners of the Sweet Dragon would like to make an announcement.
Oh lordy.
Oh Jesus.
As people look up, you see a few regulars. You see Salvador, you see Hala, you see Welch, you see Helena, you see kind of just some other people who are just kind of just generally there, just kind of enjoying the quiet. Now, not so much. You do notice though, Helena like looks up, sees Borky, and then her eyes trail, and she catches you panic, and immediately her face kind of shifts, and she kind of looks to the floor a bit. You can roll an insight check on that if you want.
I will.
Borky, continue.
My name is Borky the Orc, and I have the esteemed pleasure of introducing to you one of the swellest lads I've ever had the decency and the kindness and luck to meet. I give you all Diggs. His name is Digsby. It's short for Diggs, but his mate calls him Diggs. And tonight he drinks for free, but no one else does because we're a business.
Digsby waves. I'll also dig you a hole for 10 copper.
He will dig you a damn hole for 10 copper. I've seen him do it. It's a damn good deal. If you need holes, this man knows all about them. Round.
You see Salvador kind of stand up and go, excellent.
Salvador knows what's up. Anyways, everybody, we're back from our longest adventure yet. We killed a damn tiny little baby-ass dragon, and not Task, who looks like the baby dragon. Ah!
Ah, a bunch of people, especially dwarves, with 3 drunk dwarves, are like, they bring up their cups. Salvador, by the
Those
way,
assholes again.
Digsby the Salvador, who's the person who went, yes, you're holding was a vulture Kenku with a robe over his head. He kind of rubs his hands villainously together until Howie goes, sit down. And you hear kind of Welch laughing. And eventually you see Type Orpington exit out, and he's got like food in his hand. He goes, hello! Oh, Borky, I thought I heard your beautiful dulcet tones.
Mr. Borpington! Borky does a running tackle hug.
Oh god.
I will show Type Orpington to Nick, because he has not seen him.
Also, for those at home, I wrote a 12 on my insight check.
Roll a 12. You can't get much of a read. There's people like walking past. You can't really see what she's really up to.
Uses this fifth fish man I've met today.
Oh, I'm turtle. How delightful! I haven't seen a turtle in years.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh,
Dark.
Oh, that is rather dark. Borky, you're back. It's so nice to see you.
Oh,
Gives you a big hug.
Mr. Borpington.
Oh, and the salad must be for you. Nice to meet you. He puts down your salad. There's
Hello,
like
my
diced
name's
tomatoes.
Digsby. It's short for Diggs. My mate. Sorry. I was hungry.
Oh, of course. I have some lovely vinaigrette dressing as well, if you'd like some.
Yeah, it'd be lovely. Thank you.
Here you go. And he sets down like a little sort of like pitcher. It's like very tiny, almost like for like maple syrup. And he sits it down next to you and goes, oh, well, I'm glad to be back. 1 second. And he walks over and he places down a plate in front of Helena and another plate in front of Welch, and then walks back. Oh, it's delightful to see you again. I hope your adventure was good. Did you find anything fun?
Mr. Borpington, if I could tell you the amazing things that I found friendship.
And Borky just hugs Digsby.
Oh, friends are good.
Absolutely.
Borky, how about the things that we actually have for him?
Oh, that dragon meat, right?
Well, that's part of it.
You guys didn't collect dragon meat. It was gone rancid. You guys ate it, though, when you were sitting down.
We do have a couple of things. Mine's not as grand as Borky, so I'll present it first. Task hands him some cutlery. I'm just like, while I know you probably have lots of these, we figured it might be a neat little gesture to pick up something we found on our way.
These are actually, I could totally like remake the, like I could just, a little bit of, a whetstone and a little bit of time, and I could make these something really quite spectacular, actually. Thank you, Tass. That's that's lovely.
Now I believe, Diggs, you've got just some of that delicious barbecue sauce, right?
I hold out a bottle of the sauce that was from the kitchen.
Ty takes it into his gentle halfling hands. Kind of says, "Oh, did you buy this in town?"
No, it's made by bugbears.
Bugbear sauce. Sauces made by goblinoids are always so fascinating because their food tends to be bland. They have to get creative. I'll look at this and see if I can remake it, actually.
That's great.
All right.
By the way, Borky, and Ty kind of comes up to you.
Oh yeah, what's up, Mr. Poppington?
I might need a little bit of help.
Yeah, who's someone messing with you? Me need.
No,
Do you need me to crump some git?
No, gets to be crumped actually.
Good.
Miss Willow. She's upstairs and I had lunch for her, but she's with a very terrifying man and I don't want to go up there. So if you're going up there, do you mind taking her a lunch? I don't think she's eaten for a while.
Yeah, no problem, Mr. Poppington.
Borky takes the tray.
Thank you.
All right, be right.
I gotta get back to work. You should all go say hello to her. She'll probably be happy to see you back. Especially,
Out of character, really quick. Do we not have the really nice salt and pepper shakers?
Oh,
I guess you have those too. Do you want to give those to him too?
yeah. I'm trying. That's the thing is, I mentioned I lost that sheet of paper where I had some of these items written down, and I'm actually.
Oh, okay.
Like,
We'll say you give it to him. I'm assuming that's got. I mean, who else is gonna use them?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
He takes them. He's glowy cheeked. He looks so happy, skipping with the stuff like the barbecue sauce, and it's like Christmas almost for him. And he skips off into the kitchen.
So Borky, I guess, walks upstairs. Is it okay if I do this real fast?
I'd go with the group.
Yeah,
Okay,
I was
okay,
about to say.
All right.
We should go say hi to Willow. Her scary.
You have a lot to give her. Digsby lifts up his salad plate, just keeps eating.
All right, we go upstairs.
Be right back, Diggs.
Digsby's not coming with you guys.
I mean, Diggs can. I don't know why the hell.
I thought he picked up his
I'm carrying the salad plate with me.
salads to go.
He's like slowly eating leaves.
He's eating his lettuce. You guys make your way boom, 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 boom up the stairs. To the left is your guys' bedroom door, and to the right is Willow's Arcanium door.
To the Arcanium. Borky opens up the door because he's.
You're gonna open up the door?
Yep.
Let's knock first.
No. Borky's opening the door.
All right, the moment you open the door, you see leering down at you, like face completely like half cast in shadow, all the grooves sort of embellished with darkness. You see Doros currently glaring down. He's got his long sword in his hand. He's just staring down at you.
You know what, Doros? Do what you want to do. He deserved it.
Hi, Mr. Borky's shaking. Hi, Mr. Doros. We're back from our adventure.
Digsby, you see a giant, like 8-foot tall Goliath just completely engulfing like the door frame. Like his head is like 90 degrees. He's like his forehead's resting on the top of the door frame, and he's just staring down at you guys at the moment.
I brought it.
My name's Digsby. It's short for Diggs, but my mates call me Diggs. That's a nice sword you got.
It's just, we brought Willow's food.
Borky holds it up.
You kind of hear like some shuffling, and like Doros is kind of like being moved to the side. She goes, Doros, please. Oh, you're back. Oh, how wonderful. Oh, Doros, could you please, honestly? And Doros kind of rolls his eyes, and he sits down on this chair. He grabs a little tea saucer and a teacup and goes back to drinking.
How tiny is the teacup?
Oh, it's so small. It's so unbelievable.
So
small.
we're thinking like Todd Haverford from Parks and Recreation holding that teacup. You don't know what that is, but I get.
I don't know what that is, but sure.
When you see it, you'll be like, yes.
Willow kind of like has a big smile on her face, and she's like, "Oh, it's so nice to see you back. It's been a while."
It really has been. But we've got.
Oh, Mr. Panic, you look so. Oh, you look like you've been through a rough time.
Yeah, almost got killed by a tree, and a dragon, and the bugbear.
Oh.
It's been a rough time for all of us.
Oh, well, it's been a little rough here as well. I don't know if Vel or Helga told you what happened with an intruder, but
We did. We were told.
Also, things have been okay in Alabast. Meryl's school got temporarily shut down for safety reasons, so.
Oh goodness.
Why is that?
The attacks from people from Eltmer have been increasing. There's also been some public attacks as well. It's been really terrible.
That's probably why then.
Yeah. So Meryl might be a little bit, mean, her friend hasn't come by either, so I think she's really upset at the moment. She's home right now. We're giving her some time off.
We've
but-
got
good.
Well, we got some goodies for you though away at our
I
adventures.
actually have some goodies for you. As
Okay,
well.
okay, let's trade. We go first, then you go afterwards. Back forth, back forth. How does that sound?
Well, I probably don't have as much as you do, so how about you go first and I go second?
A book of runes. Borky pulls out the book of runes.
Oh, she takes the book and she begins to flip through. She goes, "Oh, Mr. Borky, do you have any idea what this is?"
Nope.
It's a recipe for a homunculus.
Oh, is that tasty? Or what's up with you?
Well, hard
Not
to
food,
say.
Borky.
What?
Food
Listen,
can make-
Mr. Poppington can make anything. If he can make a goddamn good fish stew, he can make a homunculus. Whatever that
Well, it
is.
is as funny as Mr. Borky is. I mean, he's not wrong. I mean, a homunculus is kind of something you make out of parts, and then do you remember Artemis, my teacher?
Yes.
Yeah.
He had one on his shoulder.
All right.
That's right.
But didn't he die?
Thanks for
Yes.
that, Borky.
What? What, did you forget?
Yes.
You're just awful today, Borky.
No, I'm not.
You really are.
No, I'm what?
Doris just scowls at you from the chair as Willow gets sad and just kind of like flexes his knuckles and you're popping.
Cass steps forward in front of Borky and looks over to Doros. Soldier.
He nods
No.
to you.
Willow, I have just a few things if you would be interested in them.
Oh, yes, of course. She closes the book and she sets it on a shelf. Absolutely. Let me grab my book and then yes, what do you have?
I have a small amount of mimic acid. That was a fun time.
Oh, mimics. Okay, mimic acid. I don't know if I could use anything for that, but I'll take it.
Might
This
be
is
good
the
for
one-
storage.
One vial, right?
One vial.
Okay.
I also have a sample of black pudding. That was also a fun time. And then water from a bizarre creature, a teeth ox.
Teeth ox. Okay, I'll take that.
Be careful with it. We have no idea what properties it has.
Looks, and she kind of like swirls it around, and as she's swirling it, Doris just reaches out and stops her hand and goes, "No, please don't." She goes, "Oh, sorry." She sets it down on the counter. Okay, I'll take a look at that.
Is that all your stuff, Greckles?
I was.
Yeah, just out of character. Everything else is going to be for like the historical folks.
Yeah.
Borky kind of like,
Okay, I wish you'd done Greckles, but okay. Borky steps back in front. Can you do anything with dragon parts?
I mean, scales would help with potions, healing potions, things like that. Depending on what type of dragon it is. I mean,
it was a
if
sexy.
it's like a fire.
It was a sexy dragon. It was pretty sexy.
Well, that would give you resistance to sexy damage.
Yeah, well,
she kind of
we-
laughs and then slowly turns to look at you, panic. And then Doros kind of leans forward to try and like block the view a little bit, like you mean me, right? Like, he's just kind of like leaning in.
it's just like,
Just whenever anybody lays eyes on my face, they just take 1d10 radiant damage.
I'm imagining that one scene from The Breakfast Club where the guy looks at the girl, the other guy leaves his face and just shakes his head.
Yeah.
All right, I got a couple of things here I'd like to run past you. I have for you as well. I also have for you.
Borky's just looking through his list here.
A giant's boot. Just.
That's not very magical. I don't think I
Borky,
can.
what's she going to use with that?
I don't know. I'm just building up to the lump. I gotta build up to the lump.
A lump.
Borky pulls out that out of character. That lump I got with a natural 20 in the middle of the woods.
Okay.
I don't know, but it's important.
Set it on the table.
Borky places it very carefully on the table.
All right, let's see if Willow can identify this.
Oh boy.
She'll have advantage because she knows materials pretty well. Good girl. Very good. That's a 16 plus 4, so that's a 20. Mr. Borky,
Yee.
have you been carrying that around a lot?
And then
Like with your hand?
No, I put it in the bag.
Okay.
Should I be?
That's
No,
it's not dangerous. You might just want to clean your hands. That's hill giant earwax.
Oh,
Well,
Fantastic.
So what can you do with it?
I'll see what I can do. She grabs like a cloth and puts it into the barrel. I don't really know. I mean, the other thing I've been doing is some of the ingredients you guys have been giving me, I've been taking them to people to see what might be possible. So I'll take a look. I think my teacher, Miss Dorothy, she could take a look at it too. Is that it for you, Borky?
I believe so. Just got like a chicken egg, a bunch of other stuff. Nothing really jumping
Okay.
out. By the way, your potions.
Borky just does the perfect.
Oh,
They
thank you.
They really worked out. I got my ass kicked in that place. Well, anyways, I'm stepping out now. Thank you so much, Willow.
Oh, Borky, don't leave yet. Wait, I have something for you once we're done.
Ooh, nice.
Mr. Task, you look like you have some things.
All right, I produce the 2 harpy ears, the 2 teeth-ox teeth.
Okay,
The
two harpy ears.
Yep.
2 teeth-ox teeth.
4 bugbear canines, 2 mimic's teeth, and then finally I hand to her specifically the black tin canister.
It was 4 bugbear teeth, you said?
Yes.
Canines. And then what was after that? Sorry?
2 mimic teeth.
2 mimic teeth, okay. And then after that?
The black tin canister, I hand that to her
Okay.
specifically.
She takes it in her hand. It's very long. She goes, oh.
All we know is that it contains some sort of magical property. What that magical property is, we don't know.
Oh, okay. She goes to like open it, and Doris immediately just shoves you guys out of the way and grabs it from her, like almost like lifting her up at the same part. And goes, Doris, really, please, I'm fine. And he kind of like shakes his head and kind of like uses the back of his arm and kind of like pushes her away. And he like reaches out arms like and just like pops it open. And he kind of like winces, looks inside, and then hands it to her.
Soldier, did you honestly expect it to shoot out fake snakes or something?
He slowly like deadpan looks up to you, like with eyes that have seen way too much.
What if it shut out real snakes? That would be.
He looks even more scared. He's like, Willow takes them and she actually pulls out scrolls. She goes, oh, this is interesting. And she pulls out one scroll and she opens it. Doros can't even stop her at that point. She just unrolls it. Oh my goodness. She sets it down on the table. She unrolls the other one and she puts them down. There's 3 of them. Oh my goodness, Doros, look at this. Doros kind of looks and has no idea what's going on. They're spells. They're spells I don't know, actually. This one claims it's called Catapult. This one is called Create Bonfire. And this one is, Mr. Task, you might like this one. It's called Dragon's Breath.
No.
Oh ho ho ho!
I'll have to look at these. I'll have to study these. I could possibly put these in my spellbook and make scrolls of them.
Tell me more about Catapult.
Well, I have to look at the scroll to tell you, Mr. Borky. It's all that the name is. That's the runes itself. I'd have to test it out. And Doris, are you free next week? And Doris is just kind of like nods. And she's, okay.
Well, I'm glad you found use out of these.
Yes, no, absolutely. Well, I'll find uses of them. And now it's my turn. I got you guys some stuff. Well, since you've been gone, you gave me a bunch of materials. Sadly, a lot of it, as much as you gave it to me, I didn't get much use out of it. But let me see here. Let me pull out her list here.
This whole time, Digsby's just eating salad slowly.
Yeah, Digsby's just eating the salad the entire time. Okay, so with the items you guys gave me, there are a few that I couldn't make use out of. Also a few that went, she kind of looks at the Doros, who just looks completely ragged. Were a bit of an accident. I had a few accidents trying to work on some things, but it's okay. We won't talk about the frog incident. That's fine.
Frog incident.
Frog
Well,
incident?
see, now we're interested.
Well, do you remember those frog teeth? I guess you gave me
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
from giant frogs. Well, I tried to make a spell with them, and I may have made an accident, and I may have. She looks up to Doros, and Doros has like that dad look, just like keep talking.
Boy.
She's like, well, I may have accidentally turned myself into a frog.
Ah.
I'm fine now.
Okay.
But
How was it?
I don't remember anything. And apparently I kissed Sebastian. Well, as a frog. They thought maybe a royal member family's kiss would cure me, but it wasn't. That didn't work.
What was the solution?
Time, apparently. It only lasted
It
like
heals all
a while.
wounds.
It really does. Anyway, back to your things. Mr. Panic, you gave me some spider silk, if you recall.
Yep.
I procured some other ingredients for a particular potion for you. It is a potion of spider climbing, and she hands it to you.
Ooh.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. It lasts for 1 hour.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
Jeez.
that's dope.
Mm-hmm. Also, you guys gave me a jar of salt. I gave it to Ty Borpington. It doesn't really do much of anything. There's also some urchin quills. Those just dried out and became too fragile to work with. And then the goblin finger, I got rid of it. I didn't want Scarbles to find it, so I just kind of,
That's a good call.
Yeah.
Very well.
But the Otyug teeth that you gave me, well, I had another accident with those, but that's okay. We aired out the place. But I actually made this, and I was thinking, Mr. Greckles, you would be particularly fond of this. And she hands you a scroll of stinking cloud.
Oh. Greckles leers over to Borky momentarily before looking back.
Borky's just staring at Diggs eating a salad. Yeah, you eat no salad.
Just creepily
I'm just
eating.
I'm just staring at the Goliath man.
He's like staring back to you with one like eyebrow, and he kind of turns to Willow, who's this young human woman. She's got like long black hair. He's kind of like looking at her and then looking to you and just kind of like sipping his tea like gingerly. He's kind of sitting there. So
big.
that's what I. Oh. And Duros kind of just like nods, like.
His mom's a kobold.
Well, thank you, Will. This is actually going to be very, very helpful.
Yeah. Oh, I also have and she pulls out 2 potions of cure wounds. I made some more improved potions. There you are. And also, sorry, you were saying, Mr. Greckles?
I was just going to say that if you can ever make any more of those invisibility potions, boy, that got me out of a tight spot.
That one was an expensive one. I mean, bring back some materials. I can see what I can work with.
If you can give me an ingredients list, that could help too.
I mean, it kind of is. Core ingredients are key, but depending on what you give me, it depends on how strong it is. The Otyug in particular, I mean, it's such a vile creature. The sinking cloud, well, it helps. But yeah, no, I could try again, if you'd like.
How much would you need?
I honestly don't know.
Well, let me know how much it would cost to get the materials, and I'll see what I can do.
Oh, for sure, I could look into that.
Excellent. Thank you so much.
Oh, and most importantly, and she kind of like, she goes downstairs. She actually opens up the thing that goes down her tower, and she comes back up with a box. She goes, so I hope I wasn't too forward with this. And she steps up to you, Borky. You mentioned you wanted to drink out of it, so I talked to a friend, and I got this made for you. And she lifts up the hag head, currently made into a goblet, with like a copper base with some semi-precious gems on it, and the inside of the skull appears to have been like basically sealed, so you can actually put liquid into it. And she hands it to you.
That's terrifying.
Borky like gets down on his knee and takes it from her, and he places his 2 fingers around both sides and holds it aloft.
Not as scary as the suplex was to that hag.
And Borky just goes,
I have a drinking cup now. This is what I drink from now.
Borky is about to hug Willow, but looks to Doros.
Can I hug her?
Doros stops, looks to Willow. Willow just kind of like does like kind of like a like, no, it's fine. And he nods, and
Borky just gives her like a Christian side hug.
Thank you.
she kind of pats your back. No problem, I didn't mind. I'm just glad that, you gave me the time that I needed to make sure it was safe. If you drunk out of that before we did anything like that, all the rituals and removing of curses and things like that, why, if you drank out of that, something random might happen.
That would have been very scary, but now I have here.
Like turn into a turtle, Borky.
Nice.
Borky slowly turns.
That's-
And Borky turns back.
So there's no it doesn't do anything magical at all, though.
No, I made sure it's perfectly safe.
Yes,
I even had
actually-
my teacher double check for you.
Thank you. But it does one thing magical, though. You've helped me remember one of the greatest moments of my life. Yet. Thank you.
Borky's just holding it with both hands now with a big smile, like bouncing on his hind legs.
She
That's pretty
turns to
great,
Doris.
Borky.
I told you he'd like it. And Doros kind of nods.
Panic, you can borrow it if you have a good day.
Okay.
Beyond that, I mean, I don't really have much to report for the most part.
Well,
we're
you
doing
did mention
okay.
you did mention dragon scales. However, I promise this guy over here I get him a jacket.
Oh, that would look really fetching on you, Mr. Panic.
Hell yeah, it would.
Whatever we have left, I'll give to you.
Absolutely, I wouldn't mind. I mean, for my own sake, like I said, studying certain materials is always good to learn.
Well, hopefully we don't ever have to come by the situation of ever having to fight one again.
The other nice thing is too, if you come across like really nice materials and I can't use them, I can trade them for materials that I can use actually.
That's fair.
So if you have these dragon scales and I know someone who has maybe a different color dragon scales, I could trade for those and make different potions.
Sounds good.
But yeah, no. You guys look great. It's nice to
thank
see you
you.
again.
You're too kind.
I know.
It'll be nice to be home for a little bit.
It makes me feel better too. And she kind of turns and Doros looks like he kind of sips his tea, but he looks like he's kind of got stuff on his
Now,
mind.
I know, now he's usually really protective, but he seems even more so. What's going on? Is it because of all the attacks?
Yes, I mean, Doros kind of just like stands up. He kind of straightens a bit on the chair. Doros is a bit worried. The targets have been people from Eltmer, not just women now. So it pays to be safe. A few home invasions, kidnappings on the streets, and not a whole lot we can do. So Doros has been spending some time here, and she gets kind of like red faced, and she turns to you, Greckles, and goes, and he is here for a professional reason, and he will stay here for a professional reason. Is that a problem, Mr. Greckles?
Greckles' eyes just kind of like half close, his eyebrows raise. No, not at all.
Thank you.
But aren't you guys dating? How can you be professional when you're dating?
Doros kind of spits out his tea. Well, we make do. Anyway, I should let you guys get back to what you're doing. And
real quick, add a character. Sorry, I think I forgot to bring up something. I also have the dragon spines and the 4 dragon claws.
Do you want to give those to her?
Is that something I would give her? Sorry.
You could, yeah. That's absolutely a component you could give her.
It's just because I've that or weapons. I was wondering which it would go towards, or does it?
I mean, up to you. If you want to use it for potions, you could try it for potions. If you want to use it for weapons, you can use it for weapons.
I'd like to try it for weapons, actually, personally.
Okay.
I'd actually, out of character, I'd just be like, yeah, let's go with that instead.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Oh, Willow, by the way, does
Yes.
Mr. Baka have any specials going on at the moment?
No, I mean winter. He's going into winter. A lot of the restaurants won't really have much of anything right now.
That's
Pastry
true.
shops will be having sales though, so if you like pastries.
To get some hibernation going.
But
You know, Borky, we never did replace that bag of macaroons.
oh, I recommend going to Dolly's Pastries. It's really nice. Doris and I have been there lots. It's actually where we had our first date. So
Oh,
also,
Yeah,
I'm so sorry. I believe I introduced myself to you, Mr. Diggs.
Hello, my name's
Digsby.
Digsby. He's short for Diggs, but he mates call me Diggs.
I've never seen someone like you before. I don't mean this in a mean way. You're rather peculiar looking.
It's okay. I was a turtle. I was from Patello Island.
Oh,
It's
I've
an
heard of that
archipelago
island.
down in the South Islands.
That's near Cascada, isn't it? The Triton city underwater. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're quite far away from home.
Yeah,
You must get homesick a lot.
yeah.
They both get sad. Like Willow gets sad looking too. There's kind of this moment of silence where they're both sad. Oh, well, it's nice to meet you. I hope you enjoy your time here in Alabast. Are you staying?
I have so far. Miss I has been very nice to me. It's very
Oh.
nice meeting you too, man.
Very nice meeting you. She bows. If you ever need any help, and she points to Doros, you could always talk to the guards. They always are willing to help new people, I'm sure. Right, Doros? Doros just gives a thumbs up. He goes back to sipping his tea.
I want to head out back and talk to Hasrod for a quick second.
Okay. Take care. And if you need me, I'm up here. I don't think I'll be going out for a little while until things improve. So.
All right.
Understandable.
Okay. And you guys head out?
Yep.
Okay.
I guess
You hear
Bork-
ka-chunk, and then you hear Willow kind of talking to Doros and kind of fades away as you guys walk away.
Borky goes back downstairs. I got a drink out of this right now. Borky sits back down real quick, just real quick. Borky sits
Okay.
down at the table. Helga. Borky just gestures towards the goblet.
You know, you can just ask me. I'm right
Oh
here.
my god! Like, oh my god, do I need to get you a bell?
It'll only make me sneakier.
What the?
Come on, bring down the goblet. I got the wine right here.
Pour me up, right to the top. Right to the
She
top.
pours the whole bottle of wine into
Oh
the
yeah,
cup.
yeah, get it. Yeah, there we go. All right, Diggs.
I've finished this plate of salad. Where should I take it?
Oh, I can take that for you down here.
Oh, thank you. I hand
The
it down there.
goblin takes your plate and she scuffles off to the kitchen.
Can you
Hi,
drink?
nice lady.
Can you drink alcohol?
I think so.
All right. Scarbows.
What?
She's behind you.
Okay. Could you please get him some wine as well? We are going to toast to friendship. Anyone else free to join me, of course.
I'll be in
Alright.
on that in a few minutes.
She runs and she grabs your glass. Task, you head out the back door.
Yep.
And you hear actually two voices.
Oh.
You hear Hasrod's voice and you hear a female voice.
Ooh. Okay. Well, let me go ahead and stealth that for a hot second.
Okay.
Oh boy, here I go stealthing again. 26. Oh, that one right next to it though.
Okay. You kind of go around the corner and you hear, no, you're doing it wrong. You do it like this. And then you hear another voice go, but the word is supposed to be spelled like this. Honestly, you're putting too many S's in here.
Do I
It's-
know who this voice is?
Yeah, it's Meryl's.
Oh ho! Okay, well, I'm going to stand in front of the door and just gently knock.
You hear like a short, sharp gasp, and then like, just be cool. And Hasrod opens the door. Hey, and he kind of like closes the door a little bit and goes, hey, you're back.
Yes, I'm back, and also you can tell Meryl to come out.
Meryl, come out. She opens the door. Meryl is like, she's covered in papers, and she like closes the book. There's pieces of paper like pinned to the walls with like letters on them and stuff like that. One of the snakes, a snake that can write apparently, is currently on like the couch stops writing. Kind of looks up, and Meryl like kind of scoops it up and takes it with her, and she kind of walks out.
No. I am not going to disturb what you're doing. It looks like you're being studious in some regard.
It's the least I can do right now. She looks really like down.
I understand. I've overheard all the conversations that's been going on.
So have I.
And you've taken it upon yourself to be not only a teacher, but also a guardian angel.
His face like twists uncomfortably at that phrasing.
I'm rolling insight. 22!
All right. He's got a decent deception. Actually, I gotta grab his stats. You're making me pull out his stats here. Where are you, Hasrod? Sorry. I'm a bad person. Oh, he fails.
Wow! Yes!
You get the sense that he's like embarrassed about it. Especially the term guardian angel. You can see him physically like cringe at that.
Ask him with a toothy grin. It's okay. It's quite all right. I actually wanted to give you something that we got on our adventure, so I figured one good turn for another.
Very well.
I hand him the serpent's cane.
Oh shit! He takes it. His eyes just get big, and he kind of like takes it in his palm and he kind of like presses it out like kind of like a king, and he even like pulls in his scaled blue arm up to his chest. That's nice.
Well, like I said, one good turn for another. Oh, and by the way, you don't have to be doing these studies in a little hut. You can go inside, both of you. I mean, you're already talking to someone else who, may I add, looks over to her, had a crippling fear of snakes last time I was told.
I like this one. She kind of points to the snake that's still currently writing in her arms. This one can write. It's all. The only reason I like it is because it knows how to write. She kind of turns and begins to like walk away like a teenager who's embarrassed.
No, it's fine. I'm actually rather proud. Not only are you being studious, you're being a lot more courageous.
She gets really embarrassed. Do they both look super embarrassed at this point?
Shall I leave you both to it?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, good to see you're safe. Good to see you're safe.
Thank you, Meryl. Go home. Meryl's like, yeah. She kind of just turns and leaves.
Well, good to see you're safe. And turns to Hasrod. Thank you.
The snake was just a repayment for giving me a place to stay. Nothing more, nothing less.
All right, we'll just keep it like that. Tash just like smirks and nods to him and heads back inside.
He goes inside. And the banana boa kind of like slips into a hole in the wall and like kind of sees you and just kind of goes in there. A few other snakes kind of dart inside.
I imagine no. I imagine this. It's that scene from Hey Arnold whenever he opens the door and it's like the dogs and cats and like the one pig that comes out and it's all snakes.
Oh man! All right, you guys head back in. Borky, you're currently everybody's got a glass of wine.
I was gonna go talk to Welsh whenever that opportune.
Go for it.
I'd say drink first and then talk to Welch after.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. To an adventure. Tash, come on, get in on this. Cheers.
Can Borky hand him a drink? All right, and Borky holds out his new goblet. And does everyone want to raise their cups with Borky?
Sure thing.
Scarbles even gets in on it, and Helga's just like, no.
Come
She's,
on,
like, cleaning the
Helga,
glass.
come on, get in on it. Come on, come on.
No.
Helga, it really was quite an adventure. 14 persuasion. I know that's not high.
Nope.
Damn it!
Borky's gonna give her the puppy eyes.
Okay.
Like that'll work.
No.
Charisma with disadvantage because she doesn't like you.
No, damn it. But
Girl charisma with disadvantage.
13.
Fine. She like slams it. She comes over. She grabs a wine glass and she's there.
To an adventure.
Worthington is there as well.
Yeah.
Noella though, she's upstairs.
To the sweet dragon. Anyone else want to add anything? I just.
To the sweet dragon.
To the sweet dragon.
To the sweet dragon. To the sweet dragon.
To friends.
To friends.
Amen to that.
You guys all take your drink. Ty Worthington's mouth just opens agape like a fish. He just chucks the whole glass of like liquor and closes and then like walks back into the kitchen.
I still love that he has Papa the Sailor Man walking cycle.
Yeah.
Everybody else drinks their drink. Scarbles slams it. Scarbles not messing around today. She drinks heartily. And Helga just kind of takes the glass with her back to the bar. You see leaning over is Welch, and he kind of waves his hand to you guys, and you just see Helena kind of like bringing up her hood and shrinking in the table.
Let's go over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna charge right over.
Well, when you're gonna say hello to me.
Well, I'm sorry, we had a few things to take care of. Welch, you son of a bitch, how the hell are you?
Doing okay. Helena, you want to say hey? Hel just kind of shrinks in the chair.
Or do you want
Is
to
there
say?
a problem?
Or do you want to say hey? How many Y's in that hey?
Helena kind of looks up and she goes, hi.
Welch, I got a favor to ask you if you got the time.
I might have a favor to ask you too.
Well,
Go
you go
on.
first then.
No, you go first.
All right. What can you tell me about the Libris village attack?
Oh shit, that. Big red dragon came in, made a ring of fire on the place, and a lot of people couldn't escape. And then dragon cultists took it over. I don't know how many are alive, how many are dead. But
Do you know for a fact that the dragon's still there, or if it took off?
Based on what I hear, it took off to the mountains to the north. But the cultists are definitely there, and they also have dragons. So,
Right.
Not
Are we all
looking
hearing
too
this,
good.
by the way?
Yeah, you guys are all hearing it.
Didn't we fight the dragon cultist a long time ago?
Yes, well, we
That's why we have this. Hold up the whistle.
Yeah.
That was a blue dragon.
Yeah. There's a lot of them here. And Alabast is a free place, but sometimes certain people show up who can get away with what they couldn't get away with in a more controlled country.
Have you had any problems with infiltration of these cultists trying to get information or attack some of the refugees?
Not in the city, no. The only ones who's attacking refugees are the Eltmer people, which is where I want to talk to you guys.
Yeah,
about
we're all
that.
ears on that one.
Come on and sit down.
Sit down then.
You
Yeah.
guys, Borky and Digsby, are just
Panic.
going to stand up, I guess, because this is tiny.
Panic. Welch kind of gives you a chin jut to sit next to Helena.
Panic sort of looks incredulously at him, but sits down next to Helena anyway.
She just kind of like stiffens. She's got like both hands around a mug, and she's just like, like really uncomfortable looking at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah, no, about that. So he kind of looks side to side in the crowd. Here's the deal. Who the heck is this guy? He points to Digsby.
Hello, my name's Digsby. It's short for Diggs, but my mates call me Diggs.
Oh, I
just
know.
once got back from the adventure with these guys.
You work with Lady Isla.
I do. She's such a nice lady.
She's really nice. Yeah, she's a really, really nice lady. That's good. That means I can trust you. More or less. So here's the deal. These people from Eltmer have been targeting tons more people, and they're getting bolder as time goes on. Whenever we can get kind of a leg on them, us being the guards, they duck into the sewers.
Really?
Yeah, but here's the deal. Well, here's the thing, actually. We can't go into the sewers. Helena and I can, because we're civilian guards. We're technically civilians, but guards aren't allowed in the sewers. He kind of leans forward a bit more. There's a deal. Bork Bronzefang basically made them a deal. We won't go into the sewers as long as they don't make fake tickets. It's been our
Right.
mutual agreement for
Wait.
forever.
So you let them harass innocent civilians on the grounds that they don't make fake tickets?
Rat, they harass their own people in the sewers. Honestly, besides the odd petty theft and some, blackmail, they keep to their own usually.
How do most of the denizens down there feel about the fact that all these people are trying to retreat down there for safety?
He starts to laugh and he takes a bite to eat. Like he's got some, it looks like sliced fries that have been fried up with like onions and stuff. Takes one, he eats it. Helena just kind of takes a sip of her drink and kind of eases up a bit more. They don't like it, but here's the thing. When Tiengo and his guys try and catch these guys, they disappear topside.
So
Where
they just go back and forth.
they keep going back and forth. And here's the thing. We don't know how in the fuck they're doing it. Because in some cases, you just disappear altogether.
Do any of these people, do you know if anyone retreats down to the sewers, like, have any magical means? Or something that fits in MO?
We wonder about the magical means, yeah. They could be working with a wizard too. I mean, one of the victims was a girl. Actually, it was you guys. You guys found her. What was her name? Sarah.
Cynthia?
Something. Yeah, Cynthia. Her skin and her hair were cut off, and that suggests to us that they might
Her
be
skin was cut
selling
off?
a little
You don't
bit of
rem-
it.
you don't
Borky,
remember
you were
that,
there.
Oh, right.
were there,
I was.
buddy.
Oh, I repressed that. Damn it.
But some bodies aren't showing up and some others are showing up. So we're wondering if they're selling body parts to make business here. Like that's how they're kind of making good with some people.
You want us to track down a human trafficking ring?
No. He kind of looks around again. Helena and I are going to meet with Tiango and you know who, Queen of the Underbelly, to discuss a truce of sorts to solve this mutual issue. But my thoughts was that having a middleman, you guys, might actually help us out.
Borky's drinking Borky's drinking really heavily from his goblet right now.
You know our rapport with the big red man, right?
He kind of shrugs.
Welsh, I'll be discreet. We actually had a hit out. Or rather, he had a hit out on us.
Oh, I know. I'm the one who told you about that, but the hit's gone. You guys should be okay as long as you don't do anything stupid.
That's what I was going to say. We might be able to broker something as long as they keep to their word.
I mean, it's a truce. It's not like you're going to be, we're not going down there. Trust me, they're coming up here to talk.
That's very different then.
Yeah. No, we're not going down there. I am Helena. He turns to Helena and Helena just looks confused and goes, "Yeah, okay."
If they're willing to make that trip up here, then yeah, I'm looking to the rest of them. If it's all right for the rest of you, I don't see us being there as a negative thing.
Plus, we do have some relative positive history, despite everything.
And you have helped us out with those rats before, which goes to show kind of you guys' credentials. Plus, I mean, Helena and I would be with you guys and should be okay. And I'm sure Helena could use some time with some friends. And Helena just looks like really distressed, like, yep, with friends.
When is this whole ordeal going to take place?
Tonight or tomorrow night. Up to you guys.
Tomorrow would be nice.
We have a few things we have to take care of.
It's
we
also
actually
just get back in.
It's been a long trip, and I got kicked in the dick like a lot.
And I don't.
You brought that on yourself, buddy.
I disagree. The thing's kicking me in the dick did that.
Can you give us tomorrow?
Yeah, absolutely. I can send a message off, and we'll meet with Tiango and Everyman tomorrow. We'll meet here in your courtyard, if that's possible.
Well, they are familiar with the location.
Yeah, they are. It was their idea.
Really?
Oh, yeah, no.
Can't believe we're that infamous.
That's doubly unexpected.
Your place
Well, they
is
did
quite
also.
popular.
They also used to live here, too.
That's true.
Oh, fuck.
I mean, that's what I'm getting out of it. Is they used to, own this place. But,
Ours now.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, absolutely, that would be great. Obviously, keep this on the down low. The boss does know about this, but
So obviously you're giving us this, of course, right?
I'm giving you what?
Something in exchange.
Payment. Yeah, hell yeah, we're gonna give you payment.
Okay.
You can also potentially get that thing on your criminal record written off for this one.
That'd be nice.
That would be nice.
That'd be good. Yeah.
Why? What do we do?
Borky, it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Helena, actually, you see her grip the glass a little bit and kind of.
Yeah, I'm like,
I object. Sustained. Borky goes back to drinking.
All
How
right.
hard you hitting that wine?
Decently.
Roll a Constitution check.
Yeah.
At advantage because he's a giant ass orc.
No, regularly because your Constitution modifier applies to how well you tolerate alcohol.
Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
21.
You're fine. He's fine. He's
All
packing
right, we're in.
All right, sounds good. I'll let the boss know. Probably in a little bit. He's a bit on edge lately.
When isn't he on edge?
Oh, you're right. But even more on edge. At least Brooke's back to work. Means he can spend some more time here, which is good. But,
Great.
Yay,
All right.
Brock
Well-
bang.
That reminds me, Welsh, do you have any information on our deceased breaking and entering offender?
that's the thing. We don't. We have no idea.
That is bizarre.
Honestly, the only person who ever interacted with him alive was your guard, but he doesn't talk
But then
a lot. So.
how did the body just disappear then?
Well, the body didn't disappear. We just retrieved it, but we have no idea where the guy came from, who he was.
How long ago was this?
About a week.
About a week.
Or actually, more like, kind of counts out here, maybe 3 or 4 days.
So just before we got here.
Well, give me a moment. I'm thinking. Go ahead, talk.
Quick question. He was going up the stairs and then he died on the stairs, right?
Sounds like.
Yeah. Do you know if he was going to Willow's tower or our rooms? Was that ever figured out?
I mean, we found him at the bottom of the stairs with a snake on him, so.
Well, I might actually be able to get something out.
And what do you have planned?
Same thing I did with that giant so long ago.
I thought that was just a scroll.
Well, now I can do it regularly.
Oh.
Oh.
Well, you are the best diplomat of all of us.
That is true.
What do you think?
I think that's illegal necromancy, but I didn't see it.
Well, he hasn't done it yet, so of course not.
Look, civilian guard, I'm not gonna stop you.
Digsby looks uncomfortable at that.
Yeah. Speak with Dead is a spell that is... It's on the fence with most Hoketh clerics because it does pull the spirit from kind of their resting place and reanimates them in their body, but you don't know if it does harm to them or not. So it's kind of those weird on the fence sort of spells. Generally illegal, but...
But here's the thing, is that this motherfucker broke into our house and tried to kill someone. I don't think we care if it's painful to him.
Maybe he just wanted to come inside and die on our staircase.
Yeah, what are you more worried about? It being illegal or it helping a lot of people?
That may not even be his department, guys.
Yeah, that's not my department. Helena's just like, I don't know.
Do you have wizard police?
We have magic police, yeah.
That's
Guys,
okay.
if nothing else, we could at least go to the whole Hoketh clergy to see if we could get some kind of sanctioned use. Looks over at Digsby.
Well, that's going to be rather hard because mostly all of the Hoketh clergy is gone right now.
Wait, what?
How? Why?
Oh, so they won't care.
Hey, and like Gulch kind of points to you, Panic is like, you genius.
Is Miss Isla okay?
Oh yeah, Lady Isla's fine. I think she went to some sort of break-in at a graveyard, harvestman graveyard.
Oh jeez.
Digsby looks horrified.
You familiar with the beat of Hoketh?
No.
No.
Roll knowledge religion with advantage.
Okay.
Digsby.
I was about to roll. And I realized,
Oh jeez.
oh
I am
shit!
super aware.
That's that beat is my mom.
Posters of it on his wall in his room.
I run the beat of Hoketh fan site.
A bead of Hoketh is a very, very powerful Hoketh artifact. It essentially is basically the concentrated essence of Hoketh. What it does is creatures trapped in the ethereal plane, specifically ghosts and specters, are attracted to it. It's like a beacon to them. And you know from your experiences that for graveyards and things, it's great because it's easier to put the dead to rest who are unsettled. But the flip side of that is that in the hands of, say, a necromancer or any worshiper of Necrecta, it can make them insanely powerful if fallen into the wrong hands.
Oh, good.
Do you guys remember the job that we turned down?
I know.
Oh!
Oh man, I'm so oh boy.
Looks like our good friend found some other people.
Not to metagame, but if we had chosen to actually to done that, Lanny might have been hunting us the last arc.
Yeah,
instead.
for real.
Yeah, kinda.
My name is
For
Digsby,
real.
and you will die. Just
Losing an artifact like that, Digsby, is catastrophic. It can cause what happened to Patello Island, actually.
Yeah,
That's the
Digsby-
immediate thought that
Digsby
you
is-
have.
Yeah, Digsby is horrified. Like you can see, he's visually shaken. Like he needs to go. He needs to leave now to help.
There's a call to action if you want to head out. In
I'll have
fact,
to
I
go.
think
Oh, okay. Borky, like, you have to go, Diggs?
I have to go fix this. This is bad. This is real bad. But
Armsby's holding a little sheet of paper.
oh, that thing.
Armsby's kind of holding it out to you.
To,
Wait,
to Borky?
Yeah,
Oh.
to you specifically.
Oh.
Armsby, he wouldn't let me read that. I think it's for you lot.
I can't read.
I think it's for you lot.
Oh,
We'll take care of it,
I'll
Diggs.
take the note.
I don't know who's going to take it. Don't fight over it,
I just
please.
took it.
Oh.
Thank you for
Yeah.
everything.
Thank you for your service.
Just,
Digsby.
Oh.
Before you go, you might need this. And I play him that I play him that song I played him from his hometown, but it's like more of like a heavy metal war song-esque version of it
nice.
to give him some inspiration.
Digsby sheds a single tear and smiles.
Thank you.
Go
Thank
get
you
him.
all.
Task stands and salutes.
Greckles gives a deep bow.
Borky's just looking down at the floor.
Digsby bows back.
I ain't had many mates on my journeys. You guys might be me first. Thank you so much.
You've always got the place here, Diggs.
He smiles.
Thanks. I don't think I could shorten your name very good.
Panic.
Pan.
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 Pans.
Yeah.
Panic just looks up at the camera.
All right. Do you head out, Digsby?
Digsby heads out. Like he kind of rushes.
Wait, real
And as he leaves, Armsby waves.
Can you be down the street a little bit, real fast? Wait! And it's
Digsby turns around.
Yeah?
Your name is Digsby. It's short for Digsby. And you're my mate.
and Borky just gives him a giant hug in the middle of the street.
Digsby hugs back.
Thank you, Borks. I'll be back, I promise. I got to fix this, though.
It's short for bulky. It's call me bulky. It's short for bulks, but I mean, mate, you can the only one who can call me bulk.
Armsby offers his arm as a handshake.
Borky shakes it.
Goodbye, we're afraid.
Farewell for now, mate.
And he
All right.
rushes off.
As you
shovel in
rush
hand.
off, Digsby, you run shovel in hand. Eventually, you exit out of the front gate after a while, and you run, and you do see a small group of more Hoketh clerics actually making their way, what appears to be north, heading northeast. And as you run to join them, you see one very tall elven man with like a very tight ponytail. Currently resting on his shoulder is a large scythe, massive scythe. And as you come running, he sees you and goes, "Ah, you must be Digspert."
Hello, my name's Digsby. It's short for Digsbert. And mates call me Diggs. I heard there's trouble.
There is trouble. Lady Isla is awaiting us at the graveyard. We need many numbers right now. He kind of like adjusts the scythe at his shoulder.
Paladin Digsbert, reporting for duty, sir.
We'll need everyone we'll have. And he moves forward. And he brings down the scythe. Lady Isla is going to need her weapon. And they move forward.
Yo.
Thank you for coming, Lanny. Thank you for being a part of it.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. We still have an hour, though.
Still have an hour. I will just be quiet from this point forward. And
All
as
right.
I will just be doing a sign out, thank you so much. I'm having a charity stream again on Saturday for the AFSP, American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Please feel free to show up. Looking to raise a bunch of money for a good cause.
Sounds good. Thank you
Thanks
so much, Lanny.
everybody.
Thank you so much, man.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, dude.
He'll be back, I'm
You're the
sure.
best.
Oh, of course.
He'll pop out of a hole in the ground.
Digsby's gonna return in the movie. We all know that, guys.
All right.
Oh, and do you still have the note that I wrote for them?
I don't. I need you to send that to me.
Excellent. I will send
Yeah,
that to you.
I picked that up.
Yeah. So I'll send it to Panic then. If you could send that to me.
Sure thing. Let me just find our chat log. I'll get it to you.
We could actually take a break here if you guys like.
That'd be good.
I'd actually like that. Yes.
I
Right.
would love to do that real fast because there's some bit callouts I gotta do. I gotta. A Manoman 1,000 bits came in late, so I'll be off to the archive tomorrow. Era Pen, thank you for the 5,000 bits. Loving this episode so much. Yeah, you and me both, Era Pen. I'm having a blast, even though we've lost Digsby. Diggs is forever sad. Thank you, Era Pen, for the 5,000 bits. Thank you so much for the support. Snuggy Bum 5, thank you for the 500 bits. Hey, it's a Norwegian Independence Day. Happy Norwegian Independence Day. Oh, so many subs. I don't even know where to begin. Oh, Lord in heaven, there's so many subs. I will try and call those out at the end. Just some random Steve. Oh, hi, Steve. How's it going? Great poetry as always. Haven't been able to watch live since episode 6 or 7, and I had to go to bed when you guys start up. And since I'm on vacation now, I'm going to be able to again. And I'm going to my first ASEN this weekend. Oh, have fun at the ASEN, dude. I've never been, but I heard it's a fantastic convention. Thank you so much for the 5,200 bits. That's a crazy amount. Thank you so much, dude, for the support. 966, log for the Sweet Dragon Tavern member, please. 500 bits. We'll see. We can't ask the DM for things like that, then she'll take it away. The DM giveth, the DM taketh away.
Boy, howdy does she.
Yes, she does. Quint the Kid, 1,520 bits. Birthday, doodly-doo. Thank you so much for the 1,520 bits. And Earthy Kitty 890, thank you so much for the take my bits party. Now, I saw that there was a 10,000 bit drop earlier. It's not being tracked here, but I'm pretty sure that was the Guardian.
Yeah, the Guardian.
That was the Guardian Gamer. Thank you so much for the 10,000 bits, the Guardian Gamer. That is incredibly kind of you. That is, thank you so much for supporting us here. And Aprexis, thank you so much for the 1,202 bits. Bye, Lenny. Digsbert was great. He really was. Aprexis, thank you so much for the 1,200 bits. And you can definitely go check out Nick's Twitch, guys. I don't know if he's playing Dad of Boy anymore, but he's got lots of fun games he plays. And Wild Thoven, thank you for the 500 bits. Hey, Takia, how did you meet Team 4-Star and Gaijin and Snake and Zito? Oh, that's a long story. We'll have to have more time for that. The internet, man. The blessed creation that's given us the ability to do what we love to do and being able to connect with you guys. Just through mutual contacts. Again, thank you so much to everyone. I'm going to do some bit real fast here. I'm going to go to the bathroom after I do this here. For the subs, Spooky Beef, Canadian Cherry Wine, Stomping Ranger, Problem Child 13, Megadimic. Ooh, that was a follow. Sorry. Megadimic, thanks so much for the follow. Wolfenhausen. Wax with Earwax with Nat 20. M Pole 72990. Flitzboy Topperbottom. Thank you so much. As well, Tiango, thank you for the host. The Dark Talon. Captain Sairabi. Oriel Song. Oh my goodness. Vincent Van Shamrock. Can't forget you. And Draconian 9. Paqua 1312. Mortalia. And Zombie Gaming. Princess Boots 22. Dr. Fonzie. Alpacas into Fats. Akatera Goomba, thank you for the raid. And now we're all caught up here. And thank you so much again. I'm going to go to the bathroom real fast. We'll be good to keep going when I get back.
Okay.
All right, real fast.
I miss Lanny already.
Oh.
Every time we have a guest star, it's so bittersweet because like they eventually leave and it hurts.
Oh, Monty, really quick.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you got the message I sent or not. I would like to do that thing with Ty if we ever get the chance.
Yeah, eventually. I'd say eventually.
Mm-hmm. How you doing, chat?
Hello, chat.
Hi, chat. I don't see you guys.
I'm sorry if you feel sad, but you know he'll be back. Bosco was the best send off. Yeah, after he freaking pecked and run.
Then the letter. The letter.
The letter, yeah.
Oh goodness.
Guys. It's already happening.
What?
What is? Oh God!
Oh
I'm
God!
Oh God, what's wrong?
I recognize that picture.
What picture?
That's
Look in Discord.
Oh my God. Okay.
revered Father Batsby.
All right. Everybody's back?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Zito's here? Okay.
I'm here.
All right. So you guys are still at the table with Welch and Helena. Welch is kind of they're just relaxing, it looks like. And Helena kind of turns to look at who's sitting on either side of Helena. We have Panic, we have someone else who's sitting next to her on the other side.
I thought that would be Welch, but
No, they're like across from each other. It's a rounded table.
oh,
I guess.
I'd be sitting next to Welsh. I don't know where that technically puts me.
Okay, you'd be next to him, so you wouldn't be next to her.
Mhm.
Just want to determine who's sitting where at the moment. Borky, would you be next to her?
Well, when Borky comes back, sure. Just kind of
Alright.
slowly sipping his drink, all sad.
Diggs is gone. He's gone like Tubbs. He's alive.
Helena gently kind of pats you on the shoulder, Borky, and goes, I'm sure he'll come back.
Well, I don't know about Tubbs, I hope, but Diggs put better. He's my mate.
Oh, what's a mate?
It's what you say. It's I got two meetings, right? First one's like a friend, or the act of to mate is when you want babies and you're like, let's hang out together till that happens.
Oh, great.
Yeah. I'm surprised you knew that.
Yeah, me too.
Big family, not a lot of rooms.
Oh.
She
Ooh.
turns beet red.
Oh, gross.
You notice Panic, her scar hasn't changed at all. It's still the same it was when you saw her last time. I mean, improved, but not healed completely. So.
I imagine I lit her ass up.
You kind of did, yeah.
So how about that note?
How about what?
The
How about
notes.
that note?
No.
Oh, the note, yeah. Panic, you have the note.
All right. Panic adjusts some invisible reading glasses and he looks at the note. Dear Borky, Panic, Task, and Greckles, as I write this, I can feel my mind slipping back into the Digsby you first met. Don't better, it's better this way. Digsby sees the world for all the beauty it has. He's a gentle soul. I will be there to keep him on the right track until I can bring honor back to the name Rockshell. I'm writing this to say thank you. Thank you. Not since me days on Potello have I had the group of companions. You made me feel welcome. And for the first time in a while, I felt like I belong. I'm not sure why he wrote out his accent. It's so strange.
I mean, maybe it was just Armsby.
I felt like I belong. I still owe a great debt to Miss Isla and her das, so I fear we will be parting should we make it to the end of our little adventure. I know in me art, though that while it may be goodbye for now, it will not be forever. Thank you for being kind, and please know that should you reach the end of your life journey, it would be my honor to lay you to rest. And should I find eternal rest before you, it would be an honor to have you bury me. Thanks again, Digsby.
So is Armsby the real Digsby?
We guess we'll have to find out when Digsby returns.
Yeah, Digsby Part 2, The Awakening.
The Awakening.
All right, boys. Well, which kind of makes me feel upset because I feel like even though he was part of this journey, so get in part of the reward that we're supposed to be picking up.
Well, we can mention that and make sure it gets to him because he had to go off on that mission to not hang out with us.
Yeah, we have to send that. We have to send that to him whenever he gets back.
Well, Welch stands up and he places a couple of gold pieces on the table. We should probably get back to work. I have a message to deliver, and Helena, you have a temple to go to, right? And Helena just kind of gets up. He goes, all right, well, see you guys around. And Greckles, catch you tomorrow.
You got it.
Here, evening. We'll get it figured out. And Welch kind of walks. And Helena kind of follows him and stops. She kind of pulls something out of her pocket. She turns to you, panic, and she goes, music! And she just shoves it into your chest, and then she runs off after you.
Don't be a stranger. And yes, I do music.
The piece of paper kind of falls off your chest and then kind of lands on the ground.
I pick it up as well.
It appears to be a poster for some sort of like, actually it's Garv. It's a poster from Garv's show, and it has his signature on it.
You mean Zarv?
Zarv, sorry. I called him Garv. Zarv.
Got you an autographed Zarv poster?
It's pretty tight.
I will give you 5 gold for that poster.
Why are you talking to me?
I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to him.
Oh,
She juts her chin towards Panic.
Well, Scarbles, I'll do you one better. I'm gonna bring him here.
Oh, what?
You heard me. I found a kindred spirit, and I'm not just going to simply sit back and let him play without me.
Are you going to challenge him to a guitar battle?
If it comes to that, I was thinking we might work out an arrangement before that. We need to figure out how to get him here, though.
Scarbles, I think you might know where he is or where he resides.
Oh, he plays all over the place. I mean, he had a concert recently, but now he's probably going to lay low for a bit. You know, write songs and then do it all over again. But hey, if I catch wind of it, I'll let you know.
That would be helpful. Well, you said 50 gold for the poster?
Yeah. Wait, no, I said 5.
I could have sworn I heard you say 70.
5.
T.
She's like visibly sweating.
I mean, you really like this guy, right?
I really do. Those luscious locks, that incredible underbite.
Those sharp teeth and the way his hair covers his...
7
Covers
gold
his eyes.
pieces! 7 gold pieces.
All right, I give him the poster.
She like grabs it and like in goblin fashion, like skitters like into a hole in the wall and disappears.
Is there just a hole in the wall that she skitters into? We've never noticed.
Yeah, it's just like near the kitchen.
Does anyone have a
What
giant...
has happened there?
Does everyone have a giant cork and we can just hammer into that?
You guys are absolutely savage to our staff tonight.
Yes, we've missed them so much. But speaking of staff, by the way,
Borky leans in.
I was gonna wait for Tash to bring it up. I guess I'll do it. So we're gonna go talk to Louis Throg about,
He's whispering.
the fact that he's like...
Borky, we should probably let him rest and regain his strength first.
We've got a lot on our plates now. We've got Louis Strog. We've got this thing with Tiengo and Havriman. We've got the refugees. Just
it looks like we got the dragons. We got those people from that country who are sexist. We got
I feel, Borky, that it might be more prevalent if we got all of our mission objectives done first and then reveal that to Louis Strog, because we might get more info.
Okay, fine. All right. I'm gonna drink enough to go to sleep.
You actually watch as Naragin walks out from the door that leads to the employees' bedrooms.
Ah, good to see you.
Praise the moon.
Ah, praise the moon indeed. Nice to see you back.
How's
Well,
things?
it's awkward silence. Helga's like, oh my god.
No, it's
Well, I feel dreadfully guilty about leaving Lewisdrag on his own a few days ago. But
Well, it sounds like he's in good shape.
he's bitter, and he probably would be fine in a couple of days, but Helga's being persistent. Helga. He's in his room if you want to talk to him, but I should get on my shift. Glad to hear the adventure went well.
Oh, indeed, we killed
yes.
it. We killed it. Borky's about to say dragon, but he kind of like slaps his own hand over his mouth.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I drank too much. And Borky stands up and walks away as he realizes he was about to say something bad.
Okay. Naragin kind of tilts his head and.
Well, I mean, I just look over. I guess I look over at Borky and I just go, if you said it out loud, it's like you would be saying it to me, and the blood is on my hands. We came across a black dragon in our travels.
Oh, I see. And you struck it down.
Yes. We actually have its head as a trophy.
Excellent. No harm there. We're quite different. Just
Of course.
Like a kobold is different to a dragonborn, but
Yes.
similar in many ways.
Yep.
No, things have been good. Greckles,
Yes.
a friend of yours is currently occupying a temple I frequent.
Really?
Yes, cousin Sully.
Right.
Hmm.
Which
One that-
temple?
It's a temple in the upper districts.
Ah, figures.
My brother lives nearby.
Right.
She's doing well.
That's good to know.
She has a high priest currently meeting with her weekly. It's been helping her clear her mind.
Hey, there actually is something we found rather funny on our travels that I'm not sure if this means anything to you. Does the
Oh.
name Toe mean much to you?
Oh, yes, I know of Toe. It is a celestial being. Ma being the twin brother to Toe. They appear as pools of... Did you meet Toe?
We believe we have.
Yeah, we
I
did.
tickled her.
He starts laughing, and his tendrils kind of wave side to side. You tickled Toe.
Yes.
She's very
Yes.
friendly. The stories said about her say that she's quite friendly. Her brother is as well. But,
That's the note.
I've heard tales. We know some people. There's some people in our clergy who's actually have met one or the other. Never met anyone who's met both, which is surprising. They always appear on opposite ends of the material plane from each other. So.
We are really far north then.
Yeah.
But that means you received a truth.
Yes, that is
Sure
correct.
did.
You didn't happen to ask about me, did you?
No.
No.
Well, not that I have anything to hide. But
No, I'm sorry we didn't ask. Because you're such a good guy.
he kind of gives you this sort of like, all right, you're kind of cheesing it a little bit. Well, if you ever want to talk about it, I am outside the door right there, and I should get there right now because Vel apparently took the day off.
Yeah, she looks like she needs some sleep, so be on your shift then.
Yeah, excellent. Take care. And he steps outside.
All right, boys. So let's go get us a reward.
Also, Task, I want to take all the dragon pots and take him to a weapon guy and be like, Mr. Weapon Man, please make me a weapon.
I was
I'd
promised the coat.
Yes, we're going to use the scales for the armor, but no, I like Borky's idea. I'd like to actually be a part of both of these transactions to make sure it's used properly.
I mean, if there's anyone who knows anything about parts of monsters, it's Task.
Well, let's get our reward first, and then we'll see about this.
You guys get up and set out.
Yep.
You go out into the city streets. At this point, it's about like 1 in the afternoon. Fairly sunny. for the most part.
Borky's still got his goblet. He's walking around with it.
I just love this thing so much.
Borky, you're gonna scare someone with
No,
that
no,
thing.
no, no, no. Well, hold on. It's mine. But Patty, could you please hold it in your hands? I want to see what it looks like in your hands.
And Borky hands the giant goblet to him.
It's huge. It's absolutely massive. It's like a trophy in your hands almost.
Are we out on the street at this point?
Yeah, you guys are on the street just kind of walking.
All right. Are there like benches around?
Not really in the crafting district, no.
I find somewhere to sit.
Okay, there's the fronts of like businesses that you can kind of sit down
And
on.
I hold it like a wine glass in my hand, and I cross one leg over the other, and I look down at Borky like he's lower than me.
Oh, see, that right there looks funny because you look tiny, holding that giant goblet. The goblet doesn't look big, you just look small.
Borky, you probably should loan him that during his performances.
Ask if he needs help.
Borky takes that goblet back.
Shit, that's a good idea.
Borky, are you alright?
Couple that with your new dragon scale jacket we might get.
I'm gonna make so much fucking money during my performances, you won't even know.
No, I don't, because I can't count.
All right.
Let's move along, gentlemen.
Yeah, so making sure Taurus is with me, because hearing all this talk about people getting mad that there's little dragon dogs running around, that might scare some people and might get angry at the good boy. I want him as close as possible.
Yeah. You keeping him with you, or are you leaving him at home?
Oh, I'm keeping him with me.
Okay, yeah, he goes with you. No one really seems to make too much notice of him. I mean, you guys have kind of gone through, and like people who kind of give you a leery eye see that it's you, and they're kind of like, oh, right, it's that guy with the dragon he always has. Eventually, you guys make your way to Conjurer's Corner, where you guys receive your job, and you are met with a receptionist, a kind of young-looking wizard in training. And he's kind of like, hello! Can I help you, sir?
Yes, hello. We're here to claim our reward for a quest.
Oh, Merrick's is currently out, but I can absolutely do that for you, sir. What is your guild and/or name?
The Sweet Dragon. We are the Unexpectables. I handed the paperwork.
Oh, excellent. You have a +1. Are we also to pay you for the +1?
Yes, he went off with the Hogue Tech. He went off with the Hogue Tech clerics for a mission.
Hold on, wait a second. He starts flipping through paperwork. Oh, he's a contractor for Lady Isla, so we will send the payment to the Hoketh clerics at the moment. The Hoketh clergy has asked for that money. Yeah, no, here's your payment, and he gives you guys what you've earned. Do you have the item in question though? We kind of need that.
Hand him the flux orb.
Excellent. 1 second. He grabs like a box. This is very solid stone
and the
box.
compass as well. The compass as well.
Oh yeah, we'll need that as well. Thank you. He takes the compass. He puts the orb into a box and like slides a cover on top of it, and the light like the stops. And as he does that, the compass, which is currently freaking out, like it's like bleep, 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 like flashing like a rave light, it just stops the moment he closes the lid on the box. And he takes it and he hands it off to another assistant who begins to walk up the stairs with it. Excellent. Thank you so much. We appreciate your service to the Conjurer's Corner and the people of Alabast.
Right on.
Thank you. I will let Merrick's know that you've completed the job.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
Okay, goodbye. And as you guys turn to leave, the door opens to the Conjurer's Corner, and you see Edward and Robso enter in, staff in hand. He enters in through the door. He goes, hello, hello.
Yes, hello to you as well.
He nods, kind of walks past you guys, goes up to the front desk. Is Merrick's in? And the guy's like, no, he's out at the moment at a meeting. He's like, oh, okay, well, leave. Do you guys stay or do you guys leave?
I actually want to stay.
I actually want to stay as well because I need to hand that stuff off to Edward.
Yeah, me too.
He'll be back in like maybe a couple hours. Oh, okay. And perhaps I will wait here then. Yeah, all right.
Hey, Edward.
Oh, yes, it's you. I'm glad that we're meeting under better circumstances.
Yes, we actually just came back from our mission, and we have some things that might hold interest to you.
Oh, similar to your book. He gives you this smile. His eyes are never open. They're almost like always closed. And he gives you this smile, panic.
Like Brock.
Yeah, kind of like Brock. But they're more like kind
Turn
of
this
like
scrying orb into a drying orb.
Jesus.
and you get advantage on everything right now.
Actually, Edward, I have something that might be interesting to you as well. In our travels, we came across a decrepit castle, a giant boneyard, and several different ancient crests. I found some poems. I think this might be more used to you historically than anything.
Oh, really?
Just pass them off. The sketchings, the sketchings, as well as the imprints that I made of the crests and the poems, as well as the sketches from the flashbacks.
And I also have the Hellmouth Spawn skull.
As you guys kind of hand them to him, he brings down his staff, and they all begin to float and almost kind of like hover around him, where he kind of like leans forward and looks at them as the pages flip over side to side. He examines the skull. He goes, "I have a couple of these." He points to the skull. I very much thank you for handing these over. I know it's not much, and he pulls out his own piece of paper, but for this, I will give you this. You guys gained another 100 AC.
Yay!
Hey.
One other quick thing, I did want to mention to him about the Granger Fault. Florida Mort. Sorry, the D&D sessions are merging. Oh fuck! I apologize. There was something else I wanted to bring to your attention, although we were stopped and it was taken away by a female triton called Mitos. She's apparently under Brork's command as a druid.
Oh, yes, Lady Moitos. She's a rather odd person in town. Probably the best that it's in her hands. I deal with the magical world. She deals with the natural world, more or less.
I wasn't sure if the word Floridamort would mean anything to you because we encountered that.
No, not to me.
Very well. Just wanted to make sure that that loose end was tied up nicely and that we didn't forget if someone who needed to know about this didn't.
Well, if it got into Moidos's hand, then it'll probably end up in the council's hands, so eventually I'll hear about it, so no concerns there.
Very well.
Mr. Grimtongue.
Yes.
I figured I should give this back to you, and he hands you the book.
Oh, what book is it?
The devil book that you played out of.
Oh.
Oh, you almost killed all of us.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Yes.
When you duded too hard.
What did you learn about this?
This is a book that contains some information about special types of devils.
Specifically Devils of Discord, right?
There is a page on Devils of Discord, which is, I assume, what you played off of.
Yes.
It's rather fascinating.
Oh no, it's the Satan Bible, the Bible.
Bibble.
What's fascinating about it? I mean, they killed people by playing those songs.
Do you have another instrument on you?
Another one?
Yeah.
Or is he asking for the guitar or a different
Besides
instrument?
your guitar, if you have anything beyond your guitar.
I do have a flute.
Okay. Do you give it to him?
Yeah.
Okay. He takes the flute and I'm trying to find some appropriate music. He takes the flute and he hands it to Greckles. He hands it to Greckles.
Oh.
And he takes the book and he opens it up to the same page that you played off of and shows it to you, Greckles.
Mm-hmm.
If you wouldn't mind.
Are you sure it's safe?
I'm here. It's safe.
All right. I haven't played any woodwind instrument in a long time, but I'll give it a shot. So, performance?
Yeah, performance.
Oof, that's a 10. It has been a while.
It's rusty, but you're playing the notes. And the song almost, just because of what happened, it kind of creeps up. It's such an unearthly song. It creeps and crawls. It's almost like the lurching of an insect rather than the delicate flight of a butterfly, if we're to compare a regular song to this song. And you play the whole thing, and you stop. and nothing happens.
Well, at least nothing bad happened. Ugh.
Yeah.
He closes the book, snaps the book shut, and then hands it to you.
So it's my guitar what made the song deadly.
Maybe. Or something more. By any chance, do you happen to have a second mouth on your body?
Pardon?
What?
He just smiles like it's just a normal thing to say.
Whoa! Whoa!
Actually, man.
I've got a butt that makes noises sometimes.
That was the DM laughing, not him.
Other than that, I
No,
don't think so.
you don't think so. All right, well, be careful. And Edward begins to leave. Take care of yourselves. Oh, and tell Ozzy I say hello.
Right. Oh, I think looks back to the group. Should I tell him about you know who?
No, not yet. Not yet. No.
No.
All right.
He leaves and just closes the door behind him.
Hank
Alright,
starts
Pat.
patting himself down, searching for a mouth.
I think you're okay, buddy. Do you want this back?
What, my flute?
Yeah, I guess I'm not that great at it.
If you want to practice, you're more than welcome.
You know what? Maybe I will. Thanks, man.
Guess guitar's good enough for me,
I will.
think.
So should we-
Gentlemen, now that we have our reward, now it's time to reap in those rewards. Let's get some parts to an armory and a blacksmith.
Real fast,
All
before,
right.
before we head off here, how much money did we receive in that what we're splitting?
Yeah.
Let me grab.
Also,
the-
I have written.
It was.
I also have written down something. We also collected 985 gold from the
Arcanus, yeah.
from Arcanus
It was-
that I did not divvy up between us, so I'd like to add into that pool if possible.
It was 1,700 gold pieces each, and 3,000 AC.
That
All
was
right. So we have 3,000. We have 3,600 AC at this point,
That's sexy.
and we each get 1,700.
Okay.
And Taco, what was the goal total you just said?
985.
185.
So what are we each getting?
985 divided by
I
4.
apparently am counting this wrong. You guys have, in my count, you have 3,550 AC.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, is that with the 100 we just got for the other thing?
Yeah.
And the 50 from earlier?
Yeah, so that's 150 plus you guys. I had to calculate the doghouse. So you guys have
Oh.
400 AC left. So you have, 300 and 350. 3,550, essentially.
Okay. And between all of us, we would each be getting 246 gold and 1 silver.
246 gold each from
Yeah, from that pool you have.
The 900 pool.
okay,
Right.
246 plus the 1,700.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, plus the no, that's not plus the 700. That's divided by the amount that you got from the dragon divided by 4.
Right, but in total, the goal total is the 1,700 for each of us plus 246
Yes.
and a silver.
Okay, so that is in total tally. Do we have someone with a calculator up real fast?
That'll be 1,946 gold.
Alrighty, let me just. Yikes! Let me just add this to my. Okay, let me pull up my.
You're the richest barbarian I've ever known.
No, Borky's saving. He's saving for something.
Fair enough.
3
Borky's-
and 1 silver.
Okay, so this is
I'm loaded right now.
9 2 plus. What was that again? 1946.
Plus nothing. That's the total.
Yeah.
Equals. Wow. Okay. Jesus. Okay.
All right, so who wants? Okay, so what do we want more for? Weapons.
Weapons.
All right, let's go find us a blacksmith who can work with these.
Borky has it in both his hand.
Really quick, just kind of out of character while we're walking. Monty, you said that if we got a training hall, that would give us like rerolls if we spend a certain amount of time in it.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a significant time, so like an entire day.
Right. I'm actually pretty interested in that, to be honest.
There's a lot there.
This is so much like the Witcher 3 house mechanic in the Blood and Wine.
There is
DLC.
something I need to update this one with, because potentially you guys could get an in-house blacksmith as well.
Oh, fuck yeah!
I have to figure out pricing for that if we're
Oh,
willing to
please
wait.
do, because that's something I want.
Okay, I'll work on that.
Just get all of our earthly needs right there in the fucking
Yeah,
tavern.
why the
That's
fuck
the goal.
Why leave? Can we have adventures
Let's
in the
just all
house?
stay here and get fat.
That
Borky,
is-
we could become hikikomori.
I don't want to be a ghost.
Oh,
I couldn't wait for that response.
You fucking walked into that. I'm sorry.
no, up to you guys. The temple is 3,000 AC as well, so.
Oh,
But
we got a
I don't know if you have enough to hire a cleric at
We
the
could
moment.
we could
got log.
we could ask
Yeah,
Log.
we were gonna make.
You have to hire him though. You have to register him for 1,000 AC.
Still.
That brings it up to 4,000 AC. You guys.
Here's
are
the
just a
thing,
little
guys.
short.
Here's the thing. We could hire Log to be our cleric and Big Guy to be our blacksmith.
Big guy's not a blacksmith though. He's a farrier.
Oh, that's
technically.
right.
But here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. No panic. Here's the thing. Sorry, Greckles. Sorry. Here's the thing. No, here's the thing. No Greckles. You see, none of us is horses, so we don't need to be shoed. You know. So, unless you'd like horseshoes on your feet, so you can walk around clank, 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 clank.
Borky, do you think horseshoes would fit on my scrawny bird feet?
They would. They would if they was tiny.
Greckles just sighs and gives him a pat on the back.
Here we go with Tass's ignorance about anything people do outside of a mountainside. So, bird shoes?
Don't worry about it, Task.
I will say this, based off your guys' stuff that you've brought in, I can calculate you might get AC from the other items you guys have, the cultural items of significance.
We'll have to.
So we'll have to do that after the session to figure out how to
Right.
do that this
Okay.
week. So in the meantime, you guys have a little bit of time. As you guys are walking, I'm assuming you're heading back home, or
We were
We're
gonna
looking
head-
for a blacksmith and an arm and a tailor for all the stuff.
okay. What do you want to look for first?
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Blacksmith. Okay. Any in particular you want to search for? Or you're just searching in general.
For a guy
Someone who
Um,
can work with dragon parts.
I was about to say the one guy. Task. What about the blacksmith that's fashioned this? Holds up that freaking dagger.
The problem is that he said he did that for a hobby, so I don't know if this might be too big for him.
We can always check.
We could ask, yes.
What was his name again? I forgot his name.
I don't know!
Yeah, I don't either.
Barry Blacksmith.
No, he had an actual
All I know is
name.
he had a kid and a wife.
Yeah.
And he
has
adopted
kids.
one.
Yeah, he's got an adopted kid too. You can go find him. I mean, you know where he lives, which is not creepy at all.
All right, yeah, let's go in.
All right, you walk into his home. It's kind of fashioned with a bit of a workshop in the front. And you walk in, and his wife is currently actually downstairs at the moment. There's a fire set, and she's kind of bouncing their first child on her knee. And then he sees you enter. Guy's really rugged. Looks almost like a Northlander, you'd think. You guys walk, and he goes, "Hey, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well.
How are my daggers holding up?"
Tass looks over to Greckles.
It's been doing its job.
That's good. That's good. Like
You,
visions of the rug return.
Yeah, pretty much. It got used by a sentient rug at one point. That was a fun time.
Welcome to Alabast.
So,
What can I do for you?
well, you did a very nice job with these daggers. We might have some more materials if you're up to the task of playing around with other weapons.
Oh, I like playing around with stuff. What do you got?
We got dragons.
Ooh, I've worked with dragon before.
You
Have you now?
Oh, that makes it
Yeah.
better. Borky just walks up. Thank God. Borky slams down the 4 dragon claws and the 3 dragon spines.
What can we
Okay.
get with these?
4 dragon claws.
The 4 dragon claws and the 3 dragon.
3 dragon spines.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 dragon spines.
I'm thinking.
Okay. He picks up the spines first, and he looks at them and goes, I know a guy who could whittle these down and turn them into arrows.
Ooh, that's awesome. So that's one option.
Anything else?
What about the claws?
We could turn it into a rapier as well.
what
Dragon
about-
Bone rapier.
What about an axe head?
The spines, no. The claws are too small for it. I could do hand axes with the claws, maybe. But
let's see. Okay, so I know, like, so we have our options. Is there anything else we could possibly do? Like, maybe, like, take the spine to make him into a longsword?
he kind of looks at them. It's a little too short. I mean, if it were like a ancient or an adult dragon, I'd probably be able to make a bigger weapon out of it. But this is no offense. I mean, it was probably a pain in the ass to kill, but it's kind of small.
What?
Fair enough.
What
Yeah.
if we like? So you said you could make 2 axes out of the 4 claws, right?
Yeah, I could probably actually, honestly, I could make hand axes, small ones, not like a
What
big,
if-
big one like
what
you
if-
got, but
What if you attached a chain to them? And like I could choke a guy out if their situation ever arose.
well, I could attach something to this and make it like a grappling hook with one of the claws if you'd like.
What if like you could pretty much give us 2 axes with a chain in between them? Essentially, is what you're saying. Is what you could.
I mean, I know a guy who sells chain.
Axe chucks.
Peddleton.
Okay, what I'm asking for is essentially the blades of chaos that Kratos wields.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if he can make those. That's the thing.
Hey, Borky, maybe he could make you hatchets, since you're running low on javelins.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. Like little
Yeah.
hand axes you could throw.
So you get dragon-made hand axes.
Yeah, but I really
You
want.
just gotta, pick them up whenever you throw 'em.
Yeah, but that's
don't
why.
throw him off a cliff.
That's why I want the chain. Cause say like I get into a flurry and I just want to spin around in circles, doing lots of damage.
Borky, are you even trained in something like that?
Yeah, we'll find out. We will, won't we?
I mean,
No.
I could make you the axes, but making a chain between the two, I'd say you have to find someone else to do that. But in the meantime, I could make you the axes.
Could you make me them and make it so the more blade than axe?
Really sharp?
Yeah.
All right,
can-
and I will,
can
and
try
I will
that.
I'll also go in for those arrows.
I think.
Going for the arrows? Absolutely, can do.
This is
And how much will this go for?
I will take 1 dragon skill and lay it down on the counter and say, "Can you make me a guitar pick?"
Oh yeah, I could do that. Absolutely. Just we'll keep this up on the top shelf. Don't let the little ones get a hold of it. He puts it up on top of a shelf.
Yeah.
And you see now, as he turns around to do that, you see the baby half orc currently sucking on its fingers and kind of like staring at you. Has a little top knot going on. And he turns back and goes, "All right, anything else or just that for me?"
I think that's everything, right, guys?
Could I actually get the name of that guy who could make a chain?
Yeah.
I've had some ideas.
I think his name was Iggy. He lives in the middle crafting district though.
Could you send? We could send him a bird.
I don't know if he accepts birds, but you can try. He's kind of weird.
I
Alrighty.
really want
Well,
to attach these axes with chains. Just really wanna do
well, thank you so much for your help. How much will this go?
This is gonna be the axes. I'm gonna probably put you about 500 gold each.
it. Alrighty. Borky signs.
I'm gonna need wood and leather for those. And the time it's gonna take probably about a week.
Okay.
The arrows shouldn't be too long. I'm gonna say about 100 gold each for those.
How many can I make out of those?
3.
You have 3 spines, so I can attempt to make 3.
Oh, okay. So $50 each for 3.
It's 100 gold each for 3.
Oh, 100 each for 3.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it's 300 total.
All right, I'll drop it down.
Okay, and then the 4 axes will be 5. Sorry, I completely forgot. I said 500.
500 for each axe, essentially.
Yeah.
Each, like
So 1,000.
Small.
So 1,000.
Yeah, Borky.
You have 4 there, so that would be 2,000 actually.
Oh.
If you want to, how many do you want to make?
Oh, I only want to make I still want to do like the 2.
You just want to do 2? Okay.
I wanna-
I would. No, go for it.
I just
It's
like I
fine.
would like the blades to be bigger, essentially. Like I'd like them to be hand weapons, essentially, is what I'm aiming for. Like 2 hand.
Yeah,
weapons.
you absolutely can, but they're like can be used as thrown weapons too.
Yeah, Borky would like to throw it and pull it back. That's the thing. All right, cool. So Borky
Well,
just
he can't do the chain for you, but he can do the actual regular
exactly.
axes.
So Borky would just like 2 axes, essentially.
So you want 2 of them?
Yeah. So Borky.
Okay, that's 1,000 gold pieces.
Borky puts 1,000 down, so we still have 2 dragons.
Yeah, he gives you back two claws.
What could we...
And for you, and he points to you, Panic, a silver piece.
I just put a gold down onto the counter.
Ah, thank you. Let's put this on the top shelf too, so they don't get that either.
Would you happen to know anyone who would also work with dragon scales for armor?
Oh, in this district, the lower crafting?
Yes.
There's a new person who's come around who is very good at making clothes out of metals, so to speak. Their name is Nine.
9, all right.
Yeah, they work with a dwarf girl. Little ways up the street, actually. You'll know them when you see them.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for your help.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks for the business. Winters come and say, it's good to raise a little bit of money for little ones.
Is there anything smaller that you could make with the other claws?
I mean, I could make maybe daggers if I refine them down a bit. I could do darts again if you wanted me to.
Greckles, you gotta make some climbing gear, dude.
Well,
yeah, I can make a grappling hook out of these too, like a really nice grappling hook.
You see Greckles kind of look down at the ground a little dejected. Well, I didn't do too much in that fight. I mean, if you guys are okay with that.
Borky just takes the 2 claws and pretends that they're his.
Yeah, take it from me, though, Greckles. You can have them.
In all honesty, maybe another dagger would be kind of helpful. Though the other one you made is really powerful, but that's a little slippery.
Well, this one will be cheaper because I'm not using something that can burn my skin off. So you want a dagger?
Sure.
I'll put you at 400 gold pieces. How's that sound?
That'll work. You need that in advance?
Yes, please.
There you go.
Okay, that's 400 gold pieces.
So we're holding on to this last claw for just any other occasion?
I could always use it, if there was a better grappling hook that we could make, that would be helpful for everyone, being honest, as much as we've used them. That's just a thought.
Yeah, no, but if we do use this dragon claw, would it give us any kind of advantage with the grappling hook?
I'd say be quieter than a metal one if it were to if you were to fail and hit something.
That actually would be kind of handy.
That's fucking great.
I mean, it's not silent, but it's quieter.
Right.
If you fail really badly or someone passes their perception check, they'd still hear you, but the margin for error would be smaller, probably, than a metal one.
That sounds worth it.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to get a grappling hook too?
Yep. How much?
Ooh, grappling hook. I definitely would have to get a bit more metal for that one, which means I'd have to work with a smithy. That one will put you probably at about, say, probably another. No, I like you guys. You're nice. I'll put you around 300 gold pieces. How's that sound?
Sounds good.
We're getting returning customer prices.
I'll throw that gold on the table.
Thank you.
By the way,
what was your name again, mate? We apologize.
I forgot his name.
Fred.
I thought you were about to say I forgot in character.
No. Shoot. You guys are the worst. You're putting me on the spot.
Barry.
Dude, do what I did. Just grab Xanathar's, and there's a big list of names. Just roll.
I know.
for it.
I'm grabbing it right now.
Yeah.
My name
Come
is.
on, Gilbert.
His name is Weimar.
Nice. Okay.
Weimar, indeed.
Weimar. Yeah. I'm gonna put that down because that's his list of stuff. Weimar. And that's my wife, Kate. She gives you a wave.
Hello, Kate.
And these are my kids. That is Susan. And she flips around. And we have Ogo. He kind of wiggles his back, and the baby kind of moves around and is still sucking on its fingers and staring at you guys.
OGO?
OGO, yeah. Ogo.
Oh my god, that's amazing because that was my favorite fucking Chris what is that guy's name? The guy who did the guy who does Lilo and Stitch. Chris, what's his name? Because he did a comic and the main character's name was Ogo. I love
really?
that name. Yeah. It was a little tiger. That was a little tiger character.
Aw, I've never seen that. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, guys, go check out Ogo.
And then he spins back around and goes, all right, well, I will be busy. These might take me a bit longer. You give me quite a few things to do. I mean, if you want to poke your head in the first week, I can get the axes done. Is there anything priority you want done, or
No priority. Just get what you feel would be the worst out of the way.
Probably the axes first. We'll start with the axes.
Yay!
All right.
All right. Yeah, pop by in about a week. We'll see where we're at, and then yeah, up the street 9. We won't miss them.
Thank you, Weimar. Have a good day.
Yeah, take care.
Let's go to 9.
Okay. You head up the street. Eventually, you reach a crowded area, kind of. It's like an open blacksmithing shop. Like the entire shop is like open. And you see a lot of constructs. You actually see the straightforward good time. Currently sitting down. And you see currently a young dwarf woman, the smiling girl from the school, the class that you guys taught, the dick kicking class. It's that one smiling dwarf lady. And she's there. And she's currently like clipping off the spikes on the straightforward good time. They're currently being removed. And she's kind of like filing them down with a filer. And there's like this horrendous metal on metal noise as she's kind of filing them down. She's wearing like kind of like the set of really goofy looking like metal and leather goggles that she's doing this. And the straightforward good time sees you approach and she goes,
Oh, hello,
Yes. Hello.
Mr. Panic. It is good to see you.
It's good to see you as well.
Zeus very much misses you.
Oh, shucks.
He hopes that you visit us again, and I do too.
and like the dwarf's like, I stop moving. He's like,
Oh, sorry.
Do you have that ticket?
The dwarf kind of like stops filing and goes, can I help you with something? Oh, hey, you're my teacher from the dick kicking class.
Yes. And I certainly hope you've put what I've trained you for to use.
Aye, not yet, but I'll be ready. Hey, what can I do you for?
We're actually looking to get this fine gentleman a jacket made out of dragons. A jacket made out of dragon.
So you cut out.
Dragon skin, aye? That would be Nine's expertise. She's inside. Mind your manners, though.
We will. Do you mind if we just step in?
That's open. Go right ahead.
All right, let's go in.
You walk in and you see 2 constructs. One currently that appears to be a lot like Big Guy, very minimal. A lot of the inner components are viewable. And you see another construct standing straight and dignified, metal bent and carved almost in the shape of like a tailored suit, with runes almost making those intricate sort of like embroidered like vine elements are the runes instead. They stand dignified, proud, their chin kind of pointed slightly, almost a shape like hair brought back. And they stand with what appears to be a clipboard, currently jotting down without breaking any eye contact with the other construct.
Your estimated cost for adjustment will be 2,000 gold pieces. Does that work for you? Construct number 41.
And the construct nods.
Excellent. We are done here.
And the construct just like leaves. It kind of stops, turns to you, waves, and then keeps leaving. And with such elegant legs, like it's almost ridiculous. It's almost like a model runway sort of walk. The construct approaches you.
Oh, it's like the bird secretary from Red Scout.
Yeah.
Can I help you, humans? Or human-like, to say the least.
Yes, we're looking to have a commission jacket for Tiefling here, made out of dragon scale.
I see. Raise up your arms in a T position.
Assert
T-pose on him.
Assert dominance.
I straighten up, I T-pose, and then a bass boost out of nowhere.
Boom.
You, companion, remove his jacket.
You heard them. Remove my
Very
jacket.
well. Okay, fuck Christ, remove jacket.
She takes it and her hands are almost like, not like pins, but they're very pointed, like almost in a refined sort of fashion. She grabs, she goes,
I cannot even look at this right now. And she just throws it into a bin. She throws it into the forge.
I know, it's awful, right? Got breathed on by a black dragon.
Truly dreadful. Once we're done, you will be perfectly fine. Turn around, please.
I do so.
She takes the finger and like drags it all the way from like the back palm of one hand all the way to the other side, length. And she goes down from the top between your shoulder blades all the way down. She goes, length. She goes like around your waist, length. She just keeps saying length, like almost like a beeping noise. Turn around again, please.
I turn around.
Do you prefer a closer cut or something a bit more loose?
A bit loose.
Excellent. Length adjusted. All right, turn around again.
Turn around.
Do you want any embellishments? She just keeps like running her fingers all over your body, and it's kind of like she's not being very nice about it, but she's getting the job done. Do you want any embellishments for cuffs? Perhaps some special buttons?
Yes, please.
Excellent. What type of custom buttons would you want? Would you want them to be metal, bone?
Metal.
Metal it is. The cuff, what type of fur would you like? Would you like something upon mink or something more exotic?
Something exotic.
Something exotic. Done. Noted. Do you have any allergies?
Nope.
Excellent. Noted. All right. And please display the material.
I pull out the bag of 3 pounds of dragon scales.
You just slam that on the table. You
Yep.
watch as the construct like brings it over to like a very large table, obviously like for cutting, and kind of like begins to like drift it out and like looks it over, goes, "This material is difficult to work with."
Do you require something else?
I can.
No, I will work with this material, though know that this will increase costs.
That'll be fine.
Excellent. The cost for a jacket of your size using this material with the embellishments that you have chosen at the length upon which your arms are set, your back, your chest, your stomach, your neck, will cost you 1,000 gold pieces.
Oh, that's... You want to go... How about this? I'll take most of the brunt of this. You chip in like 200.
I can do that.
All right, so he'll drop 2, I'll drop the rest.
Excellent. Your jacket will be done in 48 hours.
Jesus Christ, that's fast!
That's
That's
fast.
good turnover.
I am 9. I am efficient. I am good at my job. It is what I do. I create.
Certainly are.
Excellent. You may be called in for more adjustment fittings when you pick up your jackets. Be sure to let us know if something's not fitting correctly. We do adjustments for 10 gold pieces a visit.
All right.
Well, all right.
All right, then. Yeah, it's really good.
She takes the materials and she puts them kind of in like a cubby and like locks it up. And she kind of stands there and goes, "Do you require any other assistance?"
Not right now, but I will return for some other form of attire.
Do you
Yes,
know?
of course. I believe we will be returning to this fine establishment sometime soon.
Flattery will not get you a discount.
Got you there, buddy.
I have a question, actually. Do you, as a construct, you believe in the highest quality of goods, correct?
Indeed.
Where would you say that is for weapons?
Weapons. This is not something I understand or know. If you are looking for clothes, the location is right here.
Okay, thank you very much.
Constructs by nature do not destroy. It is against our will.
That's good.
But you blew away our expectations.
Though you are not harmed, so this has not breached that rule.
Correct.
If you
know what?
require any other questions, you may ask my assistant, the dwarf.
Hey, by the way, Panic, I do still have this, the Hellmouth Spawn Skull. Would you want that adorned in the jacket somewhere?
You gave that to
Oh,
Edward, didn't you?
did I
Yeah.
give it to him? Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
you gave
you
it
gave
to
it
him.
back. I apologize. Never mind. Never
No,
mind.
He took all of that stuff, yeah.
We good.
Forget my fucking name.
Whatever you say, Blonick.
Hey, Monty,
Blanick Brimtongue.
Yep.
while they're doing all that, I kind of want to eavesdrop around all these different constructs to see if they've been name dropping Oriara.
Okay. Roll a perception check, or actually investigation, because you're not really being too sneaky about it.
Oh, that's a nat 1. Never mind.
That's a big 6. You sit there watching the straightforward good time getting all these like new parts like removed and replaced. Definitely a lot more softer of a look. And you're just watching, and like the entire transaction's going on behind you, and the sound begins to fade out and it's quiet. And soon the sounds of the street become silent as you're staring, and the straightforward good time turns and stares at you, and then there's this sort of connection. And you're like, your eyes are narrowing suspiciously, and then all of a sudden the straightforward good time goes beep, and that's it.
I figured with a nat one it would be like the freaking Futurama where all the robots are together on one island is oh god, never mind.
They're not really talking to each other. There's two other constructs that are there besides 9. There's a straightforward good time. There's 9. Then there appears to be that one that was getting an estimation currently going through what looks like ingots of different metals. And then a smaller, more actually winged construct that appears to be just kind of waiting in line. It's just kind of sitting there waiting.
Actually, I do have one thing I do want to ask.
Okay, 9 is still there. So
Okay, 9. I actually do have one more request. How are you on fitting creatures that aren't humanoid?
I can fit any creature.
Task points over to Tarisk. I wish to fit him with at least leather or some kind of metal.
If you are looking for armor, I'm afraid that I am not the one to do so. I make outfits and clothes. I also alter constructs. If you are wishing for protection, you will have to find someone who can make and forge armor.
Let's go with how about just cloth anyway? Just as
I could make him look absolutely fabulous.
How much would that go for?
Depends on what material you wish to use.
A very regal leather.
Very regal leather.
you just watch as like all the runic components begin to like blink like a processor. Leather. How much?
By the way, did she throw my other jacket in a furnace?
Yeah, it's gone.
Kind of, yeah.
Oh, wow!
So I guess I'm just shirtless now.
Well, you have your shirt underneath, but you just don't have your jacket. Your jacket.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Goodbye, season 2 outfit for panic.
Hello,
The robot
season
has
3.
spoken. She kind of blinks around and she goes,
Leather is quite expensive, especially this time of year. I would estimate this would cost 1,500 gold pieces.
Fuck's sake!
That's a lot of damage.
You know what? Okay. How would Wool run? Because he is cold-blooded, and it is getting.
Wool is a easily readable material. That would cost you about 700 gold pieces, perhaps 500 if I can measure him.
500 if you can measure. Go for it.
Very well. Do not move.
and she goes and she starts running her finger.
Before she does that, I look over to Tarisk. Tarisk, I lightly blow on the whistle. Do not move.
Taras just freezes in place, and this really strange noise. It's almost like the sound of a like when you run a stick across a fence.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It's kind of that sound as she runs her finger down Taras' legs and all the way down his back, and she even there's a moment where she just stares at his face and just blinks. Her eyes are just blinking, and then she goes,
Yes, this one will be 450 gold pieces.
I'll put it down.
Excellent. This does not take priority, as my first orders do take priority. This will be completed in 70 estimated hours.
That's fine by me.
Excellent. Thank you for your patronage. Return here to get provided excellent service.
I'm sure you absolutely do. Thank you so much. And we will take our leave, I guess.
Additionally, Kobold, one set of advice.
Yes.
Cold weather imminent, wear pants.
and there's almost a bite to that pants part.
Borky holds up his hand. What packs do you have available right this second?
I do not sell pants at this moment. I can make pants later. Perhaps with some additional wool. I will see.
Okay, you know what? Fucking fine. Get me a wool uniform.
Excellent. I can also wool line armor you already own.
I'm down with that.
Excellent. That will be 50 gold pieces.
Put it down.
All right, she takes that.
Please return with your finished items for proper fitting.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm right here, I guess.
She does the same thing. She runs her finger. She does you're wearing your armor now, right? You're wearing a leather.
Yeah,
armor.
I'm pretty much wearing my armor. I The only thing that's like the only thing that can not be considered armor is like the hood and cloak.
Yeah.
I love going shopping, Nadine.
But I
make
kind of
shopping
want to
so
have
much fun.
I kind of want to have the cloak also bold.
Okay. She actually takes every piece and like basically traces it out, and like it's like expert, like she's outlining everything to the proper size, and then she hands all your stuff back to you. She's basically just measuring out what she needs to basically apply it to your current armor you're wearing at the moment.
Okay. And I think we're good.
Excellent. Thank you for your service. And soon you will thank me for mine.
Very well. Then I guess we take our leave and head back home.
Yeah.
All right. You guys leave, and as you leave, the dwarf, who's currently like sweating, she's wiping sweat off the top of her head. She goes, "Take care, teacher."
Hey.
Hey. All right, straightforward, good time. You're all done. And like straightforward, good time. Like gets up, and they're all the big spikes that they had on them is just gone, and it's replaced with like kind of like a almost like polished, like kind of dusty looking iron, almost. Definitely less threatening. But it looks quite good. They also notice that their faceplate has been changed a little bit. It actually looks a lot more friendly. It's not just blank. It actually has like kind of features on it that are sort of enticing. Not in like a weird way, but like in
I
a...
imagine it's like handsome Squidward chiseled in there.
No, it's more like there's two eyes now, and there's kind of like the impression of a mouth. So there's more of a human-esque element to it instead of being just blank with a hole in the center, more or less. That was the way she was before. And she like bows to the dwarf, and she begins to move towards the entertainment district. And she turns to you, goes,
Bye. Visit us soon.
and she leaves. And as you guys make your way home, that is where we will end the session for tonight.
Shopping's always a good time.
Mhm.
I'm stopping recording. Thanks, Austin.
Bye,
Thanks,
Austin.
Austin.
File.
What episode is this? Episode 40.
46.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We're 2 away from our. Oh my God, we're 2 away from a whole year's worth.
Well, we have the 3rd is our anniversary.
Oh my God, is it the 3rd of?
Yeah, that's when the first episode happened, I believe.
Oh my God, it
Wow.
totally is. Holy shit.
Yeah.
We started
close.
from 1 too, didn't we?
From 1? What?
From level 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean, this campaign's a longer one, but it feels more like a show. Actually, this is why it's a lot of fun to play this. And just going shopping is a fucking blast.
Also, I'm sorry, I peeked over a chat. Everyone's like, Tass is wearing pants. No, he's not going to wear pants. That's why I said get the cloak wool,
I am now,
so he doesn't have to. It's insulated.
I am now. This is not officially fan art, but it would be hilarious if we could see some terrible photoshops of Task fan art with pants just attached to them, just taken out of a Sears catalog, and just there's Task pants.
It's that meme of the dude who has tearaway pants, and it just goes like a million miles a second.
Real quick shout out real fast here from Drismatech. Wow, 71,000 bits. Sorry, 7,100 bits. Sorry, 7,150 bits. Hey guys, had to miss several weeks worth of streams, and I want to drop some bits before Betty Buy time. 24-hour ops. Don't join the army! Exclamation mark. Well, thank you for your service nonetheless, Drismatech, and thanks so much for dropping those bits, dude. Greatly appreciated. Drismatech with the 4-month resub, as well as Lion Pride with a sub. And, ooh, yes, thank you so much. And quick aside, thank you for the 500 bits. When you're done with callouts, we can raid someone? Yes, indeedy, Cryptic. I can't call out people's names like that, though, Cryptic, in the future, just because it puts pressure on me to choose that in case I might choose someone else. But nonetheless, don't worry, dude. We'll be raiding after every stream we do one of these. String Bean String. Thank you for the 401 bits. Frinkers. And wow, what a fun session. That was a blast and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No combat. I think it's a good break from combat.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
we got combat heavy, but like it's sad to see Nick go. Is Nick still there or did we lose him? We lost Nick!
Yeah.
No! It was really nice having Nick here, though. It was really cool. Digsby was fun.
We will miss him.
Oh, man.
Like, you're asking for the email. I already know it, dude. Oh, I can't say it. I almost said it on the stream. Jesus.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
Ooh,
Yeah,
hey, guys. I caught myself. Like, let's be
Good.
real here. I've caught myself before I do.
In and out of character.
Yeah, I know, right? I've like.
Oh,
I have
learning.
caught myself a couple times. I'm like, ooh, good catch, Kurt. You normally say dumb shit.
uh-huh.
All right, so what do we want to call this episode? What do we want to call this? I'm just
This is hard.
There's a lot of fun. We got.
Because nothing central really happened.
No, it was one of those ones. I mean, till death do us part.
No,
That's cute.
that implies someone's dead, though.
I know.
Homecoming. We've already did a homecoming episode.
Yeah, I already did Homecoming.
I actually would say.
Dressed to the nines.
Hey, there we go.
Dressed to the Nines is.
I like a farewell to Armsby.
That'd be pretty good, actually. I like that one. That one's pretty good.
But
A
we're gonna
Farewell to
say
Armsby.
hello to him when he gets back, though. So that's like it implies that he's gone forever. You know,
The boys are back in town.
the boys are back in town. I like that one.
I like that one.
BOIZ.
I can take it.
Or BOYS, BOYS, BOYZ, or BOIZ.
BOIZ. We have to
The
solve.
boys is back in town. The boys are back.
Taka, I want to throw this one out there. I can dig it.
Ooh, we can save
I
that.
know, yeah.
We save that when he returns, though.
Okay.
That would be a good one for when he returns, yeah.
Yeah. The boys are back in town. The boys, got to be the boys. All right, we're gonna call it the boys are back in town, guys. But we gotta do a couple quick shout outs to our own personal projects here, starting with Goomba.
Oh, geez, just start off with me.
Yeah.
Holy cow. All right, well, you can find me on YouTube talking about culture and gaming, culture and anime at Gaijin Goomba with an H. You can also find me with that same name on Twitter, just basically any social media. And then here on Twitch, Gaijin Goomba without an H. I'm starting a long play with my Fallout Return character, Jack the Electric Cowboy, for Fallout 4. And I'm just working on a new schedule for streaming, something a little more organized.
Awesome, dude. Goomba. Thank you so much. But Snake, where can they find you at? What's going on? I heard you were an indentured servant to the Arnott family.
Yes. Well, just your sister, really. You can find me on Twitter at Senile Snake, and you can find me on Twitch at Senile Snake with a 3 instead of an E at the end, which hopefully I will change that to what I've been wanting to change it to for a long time. I'm just trying to work out the consequences of changing my name on Twitch. Right now I am playing through. I'm doing the 60-day challenge for Rocksmith 2014 Remastered Edition. A tool to get better at guitar. It's pretty fun. I've also streamed Stardew Valley and with Monty Glue, and I also am streaming some Blood Bowl in the Rainmaker Classic with Taka and Probate and everybody else.
I'm not gonna lie. After this stream, I might take a quick short break, and I might want to go stream more Blood Bowl again because I'm having so much fun playing it.
I'll play with you.
You wanna face each other? Oh, that'd be
Sure,
fun.
we can do a friendly.
I still need to get the game.
Yes, you do.
It's fun. It's like Fire Emblem, but with more
Funny
luck
football
involved.
with funny football.
You guys want to know one of my deepest, darkest secrets?
What's that?
What's that?
I've never played a Fire Emblem game.
Whoa! It's okay.
I mean, that's reasonable.
It was always niche till the 3DS games took off.
Yeah.
Like, no offense.
I've only played like 2.
They kind of took away, but again, I think we're getting a little too off. I was about to say they kind of took away like something from the Wii U version and made everything like more story driven. Everyone loves the story driven stuff. I kind of liked it better when you can get random characters as playables.
That would be fun, but they wanted to have the breeding mechanic, which is priceless.
Yeah.
Which is priceless to me. It is like so
But
funny. Who shall fall in love? I am the decider. Who shall be paired with the lolly? I am the decider.
I have to ask though, guys, is there a Skaven team?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
There are 24 races
Yeah.
to pick
Gotcha.
from.
I've been told multiple times there are like buff Viking dudes.
Yeah.
The Norse.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
lads.
I've got a Norse team called the Pain Drinkers.
That's strong. They're strong. That's really strong. Alrighty, but Zito, where can they find you at?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Zito. Tomorrow will be art stream, commissions, adoptables, and the such. Which, if you don't know what that is, I should probably explain that. Adoptables is this new thing where I created a kobold roller. So I roll up a character, I draw it out, and then I auction it on Twitch. So
That is-
if you want in on a character, come in on that.
That's pretty sweet. And by the way, Probate sent you something, guys.
Oh
Wait,
shit!
what?
Yeah,
Oh,
he
no.
sent you
Blood Bowl?
Yeah, he sent you that.
Oh, probate.
Oh.
I mean, for a limited time, Blood Bowl 2
It's
Blood Bowl 2
50% off.
Legendary Edition is on sale on the Humble Bundle website.
But
so
does
that
it come
works.
with all the DLC?
Yeah, it's a Legendary
Yeah,
Edition.
that's the legendary edition.
Okay.
Beyond that, Friday I have I'm not going to say what game it is because I have a couple of really neat indie titles that I want to show off on Friday. So indie grab bag might for now pseudo bargain barrel, if you will. And then Sunday, I don't know what I'm going to do Sunday. I might play something that I've played before. It might be Monster Hunter. However, I have kind of thought about bringing back Skyrim for Kobold mods. So that might be a thing.
Nice. Pretty dope. And Monty. Oh, sister.
Right.
What are you planning?
You can. Nothing you're gonna know about.
I'll get you one of these days. All right, but anyways, continue.
No. You can find me at MontyGlue on Twitter, and you can find me at twitch.tv/MontyGlue. I'm doing art tomorrow as well, but earlier in the day. And then I've been playing Stardew Valley. I'm going to be pretty busy these next few weeks, so my streaming schedule is going to be kind of quiet just because I got to focus on packing and things like that. But yeah, no. Beyond that, I don't really know what else to say.
But, and where can they find you? Did you already say?
I already said.
Oh my
At MontyGlue on Twitter and twitch.tv/MontyGlue.
I need to go outside, Jesus. I think I need to go outside, Jesus. All right, but and if you like this guy, slam that follow button or RKO to nowhere that sub button. Thank you so much for all the support you sent our way today. Earlier tonight was a humbling to say the least, and I did mean what I said. Thank you so much for the 1 year of streaming. It's been the best thing to happen to me since Team 4-Star, and I'm just so happy that we've had so much fun doing what we do online here, you know, and I'm excited to see what more we can do. So me and Snake are gonna turn off the stream and probably turn another one back on. Me and Snake are gonna play some Blood Bowl.
I gotta go
yeah.
to DMV, so I gotta go to bed.
Go to bed. All right.
Before you go,
That's
Zito, I
sincere.
wanted to talk to you for a little bit.
All right.
Oh no. What's
Oh,
happening?
that's nothing. It's nothing bad.
Well, are you
Alright.
sure?
Secrets.
Thank you for... Secrets I've been hiding under my skin. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Take care,
Bye,
everybody.
guys.